What up, everybody?
What
What up,
up?
everybody?
What up, yo?
How y'all doing today? Hope you guys are doing great. We're doing great. Hope you're doing great. If you're not doing great, do something about it. Do something about it. Get some help.
You lazy piece of shit.
Yeah, or just get up, get a haircut. A lot of times,
Tough love, bro.
I've had me just take a shower, wash my ass, and I feel fucking amazing. I feel amazing afterwards. Anyways, we are tapped in. We are tapped in. Free and free show. What's up, y'all?
Very good, nice.
How we doing? How we doing? How we doing, everybody?
Living life,
Stream is
bro.
It says
live.
come play COD.
Oh yeah, we never did the updates, huh?
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
I guess we could do it from restream. Hold on, give us 1 second, guys. We are not playing Pokemon tonight. That shit was like
We're not? Damn, that's trash, bro.
Are you gonna be able to do all that right there?
Well, you can do it from your phone if you want. From restream.
Right.
I'll go to restream.
Come on, you got it on your phone, don't you?
Sorry, guys.
Anyways.
Sorry, everybody. I was playing Pokemon. Got really excited the other day and just left it on.
What Pokemon were you playing?
Pokemon X.
What's that? What is that?
It's a new Pokemon, or not new?
No,
I
no,
shouldn't
it's
say.
it's an old. One of the
Oh,
old
like
versions of Pokemon.
XYZ?
X,
Oh.
X, Y.
Yeah.
X and Y.
Okay.
So I was
okay.
playing X.
Bro, it's
Live.
literally everywhere.
I was like,
I'm gonna just not go live.
I didn't even know that.
Should I take us off?
No.
Because it's different on YouTube and it's different on Twitch.
What you mean?
Shit.
It says
What you
come play
mean?
COD with Spitty, and then on YouTube it says what you put about the Pokemon.
Oh,
and
okay.
shit.
So we'll be back in just a second, guys. We are gonna fix these titles. Love ya.
Hey,
What up,
y'all?
yo?
Oh, we're back.
How the fuck y'all doing?
We're back.
Back
Yeah,
like
we are
never
back. Bro.
Left.
We are fucking back, bro.
Back like we never left, baby.
What's up, y'all? Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday.
Thank you for tuning in. If you're already in here, if not, that's cool. We in this bitch. What up?
If you weren't in here, you may not have known. I got a shiny concholador today.
I really don't like that.
You don't like this motherfucker?
Nah, he just doesn't look
I
cool.
love this motherfucker, bro. He look crazy, son.
Who is that?
This one?
The guy that his first evolution is like the guy with the plank.
Yeah.
I fucking hate
It's
fighting
like a
him.
construction worker.
Yeah, I hate fighting him. He's like Bob the Builder.
So you're saying he's Mexican?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
well,
Yeah,
Guatemalan.
there was definitely like a well, wait, who's the one? He's not the best representation.
Yeah. The
There's,
guy from fucking. I never noticed how racist that guy was.
Which one?
the Bumblebee guy from The Simpsons.
Oh,
Wait, what?
You don't remember the
remember
Bumblebee
Bumblebee
guy?
guy?
Bumblebee. Oh yeah, in the costume?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was
Wait, why
hella
was he racist?
Mexican.
Really?
Yeah, because
I
he
don't remember
literally
that.
didn't have any other audio or any other dialogue besides ay ay ay.
yeah, pretty much.
Oh my god,
I mean, that's all I can.
Funny,
Remember. That's all I can remember.
funny.
that's hilarious though. That's crazy. Is that a
but
conspiracy?
kinda
Is Matt
racist.
Groening racist?
Matt Groening is apparently a part of the Illuminati,
That's fair.
from what I've heard. I don't know.
How else?
Speculative.
What, he's
Speculative.
the writer? The creator?
Allegedly, he's the creator of.
He's the writer of the Illuminati.
No, we're talking. Get off your phone. We're talking about the fact that he's in the Illuminati, but he's the
He's like, there's
creator.
a shiny
He's the shiny
I have,
creator.
like,
The
4
shiny
of those.
creator. I said.
The shiny creator. Hell yeah.
I hate you guys.
Woo!
He created Simpsons.
And we're back,
I
baby.
fucking hate you
free,
guys.
Free.
Are you here now?
Who?
Yep.
I've been here, baby. Come on. Shit.
Oh my god, bro! You're
Shit.
acting like your skull over there.
You got the Halloween vibes.
It's because we were doing some poetry earlier. We attended an open mic night, and Kirsten brought that as his prop.
To be
It's
or
very-
not to be? That is the question.
He's like vegan.
To be or not to be in a strip club?
Tacuaches.
That is the question.
So we're gonna start this off just by letting y'all know that Kirsten's went to a strip club this past weekend.
And he's very
Last
mad
night.
about it.
I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad about it.
No. He's mad about the money that he spent.
Yeah. I'm not. Yeah.
Let's clarify. Let's clarify.
No, I'm not even mad about the money. Like, I'm glad it was a fun thing. But like, okay, so like, my girl had never been to a strip club,
Yeah.
and I always like, Do you ever feel like you tell somebody something, but you don't think they believe you exactly? Like
Yeah.
you're trying to downplay something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, I would always tell her, I'm like, no, the strip club's not that cool. Like, you spend a lot of fucking money, and it's annoying.
Mm.
We're there like 45 minutes, and she rolled through like $100.
Hell yeah.
So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to the ATM and get more out. But I literally said to her, I was like, do you now see that I'm not kidding?
Acid
This
titties
is what I'm
expensive.
always saying. Like, it's not for what too.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. Strip clubs are just a weird concept to me.
I mean, I get it, but I don't do it.
Right.
Because of that.
Like, I get it, but I don't get it. Like, I personally, the money I spent last night, I could name right now in less than 10 seconds 3 things I would have rather spent it on.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I mean, I remember when we went bachelor party.
Yep.
Yeah, you guys.
Yeah,
were
and remember
tight-ass.
that one dude that came out of nowhere and was like, "Oh, I'm just
Hey,
gonna
y'all
buy
tryna
you shit." Like,
Oh yeah, the Colombian homie.
Colombia. Shout out to Florida.
Hey,
supposedly.
Colombian
and then
homie was sick.
when we were leaving, didn't the bouncer tell us that guy's not even from Colombia?
Look, bro, he
Yeah,
could
that
have been
guy's
like,
bullshit.
yo, he could have been like, my name is Samuel L. Jackson. I'm gonna buy you a fucking dance. I'll call him Samuel L. Jackson for the rest of my life.
I mean, that's fair. So,
He
yes,
was
the
a
Colombian.
very cool dude, bro.
It's the vibes, bro. It's the vibes, honestly.
I'm sure there are a bunch of pretty cool dudes.
I mean, I think that's why I think, you know what I mean? Like, you spend that money. It's not to, like, get
For a
something in
vibe.
return, right? It's for an experience.
Yeah. Well,
I'm all trying to
You
classy
literally
up strip
sound-
clubs.
You sound like Molly would,
I'm trying to classy up strip
Molly's
Molly
like,
would
clubs.
we
be
should
like,
go
it's-
more.
but it's the experience, and I'm like,
Well, I mean,
but I could also experience.
all right, would you ever go?
like patio
You
set.
got to.
Experience a patio set, he said. All right, no. All right,
grill.
do you like rides?
What kind? Like yeah,
Amusement rides, like roller coasters and shit.
yeah.
All right, there you go. Yeah, see? I don't either. You know what I mean? But I know what it's like to have a good time and to be in those moments.
No,
and to,
for
like,
sure.
really
But
appreciate
even that, I think you get more out of.
What, a roller coaster?
Yeah.
More thrill out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, bro,
I
this
do.
is what I
it
said.
stays
Look,
with me more.
hear
than
me out.
when a
Hear me
naked
out.
chicks, you know
Oh,
what I mean?
I get that. I get that.
Like,
but
Wow, what a rush.
I just
if we
fucking.
turned on HBO Max right now, we could see the same thing that we see at a strip club.
I guess without the must and the chicken wings. Yeah.
The musk
Yeah,
and
and
the
the
chicken wings.
Colombian homies,
That's fair,
like-
I guess. And the
Again,
fights.
it's the
'cause there's always a
experience.
fight in the strip club, bro.
You could do 150 on the highway, bro, and feel the
There's always a
same
fight.
way if you got on the Twister. Okay,
That's fair.
same way.
And it'd be free.
Exactly. I mean, you might go
Except
to jail.
you had to pay for the
might,
car.
You might go to jail.
And you might go to jail.
You might go to
so
jail.
free ain't free.
It's never free. It's never free.
And that's the show, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
He's all, I'm out. Deuces. Nah, but I feel like the same way, but with rides. Like, I feel like what he's talking about. Because, I mean, for like, you wait. I've never got
for
on a
like-
ride, bro, where the wait was less than like 30 minutes.
What?
Depends on when you go.
Yeah,
Yeah, I guess
you're
that.
right.
Yeah,
I guess
yeah,
you're
yeah.
right.
The
But
opportunities-
I'm not gonna wake up at 10 o'clock in the afternoon and go to the fair to ride a roller coaster. That's it. I'm like, who does that shit? Like, what the fuck?
You know who does that shit? People who don't want to wait 30 minutes.
Yeah, I guess.
But I mean,
junkies.
I've never been to like the
But
big
then
amusement
Well,
park.
not that, but like I went to Disneyland with the family.
Yeah.
And like we were in there that bitch at like fucking 7 a.m. when the doors.
Yeah,
opened,
yeah.
You know what I
That
mean?
is Disneyland though. That is Disneyland.
And it was packed, huh?
And then I've
It was-
always wanted to go.
Yes, but no, the weight on shit was a lot lower. So what
Oh,
you would
okay.
do is you don't go to the popular ones first. What you do is
Yeah.
you go to the ones that you still want to do, but that aren't as popular because there'll be like barely any weight. And then you go wait in line later for
For
the
the
other
Star
bullshit.
Wars and all that
Yeah, because you know it's gonna be busy no matter what.
Def.
But if you go, you head straight to Cali Adventure, you hit the coaster, bro. You know what I mean? Like all that kind of shit.
I got the same strategy when I go to Peter Piper Pizza. I don't
10
I
a.m.?
don't go play the games first. I eat
Oh,
first.
okay. Yeah.
Right? I eat, I relax, I drink a beer first, and then time to attack the games because all the stupid ass
Start
little
cracking his
kids
knuckles and shit.
are fucking eating. Because the
Yup.
pizza came, right?
And at Peter Piper now they got the unlimited.
Yeah,
You
bro.
pay for that shit, and
Hey.
I'm just like,
Let me guess, you got in trouble one time for giving a kid the elbow at the basketball hoop, huh?
No, I did get in trouble one time. I was banned from the
fuck?
Peter
I
Piper on
already
51st Ave, but only because,
on
bro.
Indian school?
Yeah, I was banned for a
Hell
little bit.
yeah.
For a little bit, I was
Hell
a
yeah.
kid, but I would go, bro. All right, look, I don't even know how to like pivot. How do I?
How to pivot.
How do I say it though? Like without sounding like a dickhead. I used to just rob little kids. It's like fucking. I used to rob. Bro, I was 8 years old too. I'm not some fucking old teenager doing this shit. I was 8 years old, and they used to have these coins, bro, where it was
Right.
2 tokens, and they used to give them to you. Do you remember that?
Mm-mm. 2 tokens?
It was a 2 token. It had 2 tokens. It was worth 2 tokens.
But it was only one though.
But anyway, the point is, bro, Peter Piper had a fuckload of them, and they would give them to kids, and they would give them to you when you exchanged. But a lot of the times, bro, the kids would put that in there, and then
No.
not even know that they're gonna get another one in exchange or like their change.
Second credit, yeah.
So I would go and just take shit, bro. And at some point, people were like, "Yo, you can't be doing that shit," like moms and shit. And I was like, "Yo, get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna do what I want, bro." My mom wasn't even there, fam. I wasn't there to
You're like,
party.
I walked there
Yeah, I
because
did.
I was bored.
I did.
Like, I'm not here to party. I'm here to fucking jack tickets, son. Fuck out my face.
Bro, I used to clean that Peter Piper out, bro. Because I would wait for all the kids to play, and then I would go to each of the little slots and pull out. I would have $4 or $5 worth of tokens, bro, and I'd sit there and play for like 30 minutes.
Yeah, back in those times.
Rack that shit up, bro. And then once they caught on to me, they were like, "Yo, bro, you can't just be taking other kids' shit." I'm like, they don't know though.
They're all put your ass on the wall. 86 this
They're all,
motherfucker.
"Boy, get up against the wall."
That's the hey.
Pulling tickets out your pockets and shit. Like,
No, I used to clean that motherfucker out, bro.
damn,
I used to
that's
like,
wild,
yo, let me
son.
get everything off the top right there, bro. Let me get every single little thing I can from the top right there.
Where did you grow up, Dana? Paradise Valley?
No.
What white part of town did you grow up in?
Paradise Valley.
Yeah, where'd you get that from?
I don't know. You just said it earlier, and it stuck in my head.
Yeah, nah. Nah, I was making fun of people who think they live in Paradise Valley because they live on like fucking 40th Street and Bell or some shit. You know what
Oh
I
yeah,
mean?
but the 51.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
like,
true.
yeah,
remember.
no, that's not Paradise Valley. I grew up. So I was born in actually down the street from here.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, at the hospital.
Thunderbird.
I don't know what's the one on Camelback right here by Christown.
What?
There's a hospital across the street from Christown.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know.
Fuck if I don't.
John
I don't know what you're
Hopkins?
talking about.
Something shit
John
like that?
Hopkins, yeah.
I think that's what it is. Something like that.
Now maybe.
John Hopkins was on. John Hopkins, the ones I know, is on Dunlap.
I don't know. I was born
don't
at
know
that
any.
hospital.
He's like, man, I was
I was born at
blazing,
the hospital
mad
off
as
the,
shit.
off the fucking 17 and Camelback.
Come on, Kirsten, you don't know.
And I
John
literally
Hopkins.
lived on like 7th Ave in Camelback
Yeah.
until I was like gonna go till 2nd grade. And then I moved to Glendale.
Oh no shit.
Yeah. I grew up in like Glendale, Peoria.
Oh okay.
I went to Cactus High School.
So he was like trailer trash guy.
Right, Cactus.
He grew up
That's
around
where
those
you
guys.
Went.
Yeah.
He was like the rich white homie.
Yeah, for real.
I wasn't even rich.
But like not rich, but like,
I lived
oh, you got your mom and your dad? Damn.
Damn, this motherfucker rich as
Yeah,
Like,
but-
everybody else.
but they
like,
also
grew up
weren't
all-
together.
Oh, that's
Oh, okay.
I live with my
Boom.
moms. That's it. My mom was a single mama. You know what I mean?
I mean, compared to like not having them, like yeah, I guess.
well, that's
Not
fair. I
having
wasn't part of the
any.
DDC.
Because a lot of my friends, bro, and it sucks to say, like, me and Eric grew up
Oh.
without fathers, grew up without dads.
Yeah, what's the story there? Did he pull the like milk trick?
He was a deadbeat dad. Yeah,
Yeah?
his pops was a deadbeat dad.
I don't think
from
I ever
what
asked you that
remember.
really.
Yeah, his pops was a deadbeat dad from what I remember. With me, my dad passed away when I was 11 months. He got shot. So, you know, he was a gangster though. So it's like way of the
Yeah.
life, bro. Right? You know what I mean? Like
You know,
you pay the toll when you pay the toll, bro. Like.
you know.
And he was out there fucking around, you know what I mean? He could have been at home with me and my mom and shit, but he was out there thugging it, doing what he had to do and shit, whatever. But he caught a stray one.
I'm surprised when he knew you were coming, it didn't make him think like, I should like.
I mean, I think sometimes it's like the way I think I should hustle for my kids. It's like, yo, I got to be out there hustling. I got to make as much money as I can. But it's like,
Yeah, but you do it in a healthy way.
right. But the absence is still the same.
Yeah.
The absence is still the same. And it's like, I think that is what I don't think he got.
Right.
He was like, yo, I got to hustle. My little man's here. I got to get out. You know what I mean? I'm not going to work.
Anytime, any minute of being at home is not it's another minute
I'm
of
losing
not
out.
getting money.
I'm losing out.
Right.
And that's how I was back in the day.
Yeah.
You know
I
what
mean, that's kind of.
I mean, it's still like that anyway, right? You know what I mean? If you're not open.
It's such a lose-lose situation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean,
Because
bro,
then you're just not there for your kids.
They clone Tyrone.
You know.
They clone
I still haven't
Tyrone.
watched that.
He says
It's-
it's fucking amazing.
It's just
Is it? I need to watch.
just the artistry of it, bro. Just the artistry of it, and then
The
being
concept
able to
behind it
like,
and shit.
yeah, being able to like sit back and like, wow, this is a really entertaining movie with Jamie Foxx, and
It's a movie. I thought it was a show.
no, it's a movie.
Oh no shit.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's a movie.
All right. Bet.
Even got music from like Erykah Badu.
Ooh.
Yep.
That's hard.
It's sick, bro. It's sick.
I haven't watched it.
But it's like once you see that and then you live it, like that experience with my father, I'm like, wow, that's how it really was.
You're like, what the fuck?
They were like in a revolving door, you know what I mean? Like it was hard for them to be able to like try to get
Break
a foot
out that shit.
because it was like, well, I can't get a regular job. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a trip, fool. It's a trip. dog.
This is all just problems.
But I feel like that too sometimes when I'm out here hustling, like doing what I'm doing, even in a healthy manner. For that split second, I'm like, fuck.
But I mean, okay, so I understand, like, you know, being out there, trying to do your thing, all that stuff, you know what I mean? But I guess, like, the reason why I brought up the fact that at least you're doing it in a healthy manner is, like, at least you have a 99% chance of getting home.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's...
Because, like, doing whatever your pops was doing, like, he had to, like, I don't know if the mentality wasn't there.
Exactly.
But, like, if I was doing that kind of shit, I'd be like, all right, I got a 50-50 shot every time I walk out this door that I'm coming back. You know what I mean? That's
that's
wild
how
to
it
me,
is.
bro. When you got a kid, you know?
I can't see the chat. Is somebody in? Did somebody comment?
Yup. Leader 11 in the chat said, if you don't mind me asking, what happened to the person who did that to your dad?
Oh.
Oh, you want to?
No, just read them off. You can read them off. He actually got in a shootout with the police
Shit.
because that night
The fuck?
he had killed my dad, he had killed another dude too.
Oh,
Some
damn.
other
He was just
dude
on a
died.
thing, huh?
Yeah. He
Fuck.
shot up like a whole little parking lot. and my dad got hit, and his best friend Emmanuel got hit. So he killed 2
Fuck.
people that night, bro. So they were looking for him. They were looking for him, and they found him, and he got into some kind of like shootout.
Sign in the
Crazy
chat.
shit. Sign, what up, Sign?
What up, brother?
What up, son?
How you doing, bro?
Appreciate you pulling.
But yeah, this literally happened like 2 months after, bro.
That's crazy.
Damn.
And from like all my uncles, from what they tell me, they were like, bro, we were looking for him. And that's how we knew. Like, we knew, like, oh, all right.
Cops
We're good.
got him.
We're good.
Cops got him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Justice served, baby. Or karma or whatever the fuck you want to call it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that shit wild as fuck. When you're
Damn,
being
bro.
destructive like that, that shit can come around.
Yeah. You know.
Yeah.
Especially, yeah, bro. That shit's dangerous. So all right, Curse, I'm going to ask you and then I'm going to ask this guy. You believe in karma?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yep.
What about you?
Yeah,
Yeah, huh?
pretty much.
Well,
Because I've been like, I think I've been witness to it.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
From personal
Karma's
experience.
really just it's just energy.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know what I mean?
That
Because
makes
I
sense.
really do believe in like energy. Like karma, I guess I believe in, but I just energy first and foremost. And the reason I say that is because like if you are having a bad day, right? Like let's say you woke up, fucking I don't know, you fucking hit your foot, your kid pissed on the wall, and like.
Oh, yeah.
happens.
And you just didn't
yeah.
get enough sleep, and you're already like kind of grumpy.
Oh, yeah.
Some shit happens. Now you get mad. Your day never gets better,
I've
right?
had that. I've had
Unless
that.
you physically put out there like, it's shit happens, whatever, bro. You know what I mean? And you
Yeah.
just kind of keep chugging along, and you keep a positive mindset. Then the day seems to like roll forward. But it's so easy for people to like have that happen and be like, what the fuck this, dude? I'm already over today. And then the next thing you know, another bad thing happens.
keeps
Then
happening.
you get rear-ended.
Constantly.
You know what I mean? Like
The
just
jacket gets caught on the door.
yeah, you know what I mean? Like, and it just keeps going from there, bro.
I feel that. Have you ever had that instance where like your mood just changes? Something happens to you and you're just like, you just like break out of that shit?
Yep.
That shit's sick.
Yeah.
To me, that's more
A lot
that's
more
like
after
a
30.
weird, a lot more after 30?
Yep.
Right? Because it is about perspective, bro.
Yeah, it's really weird. Like the older I've gotten, I was just explaining this to Molly because she's coming up on 30 finally.
Shout out to everybody watching on Twitch, Kick,
Oh,
Facebook,
facts.
and YouTube. Muchos gracias. I'm pointing at the screen over here, but it's actually over there.
That camera.
But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
Got
no,
two cameras now.
I was just explaining that. I'm like, you just, I don't know, bro. You just, the a little older you get, the more you just kind of chill out a little bit.
Yeah.
Because you're just like, I don't know, man. Shit just fucking happens. I can't really control it.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just gonna kind of do what I do, and
Yeah, I'm battling heavy with one of my cousins, bro. Elias. He's
Cassandra Sanchez in the chat. Hello. Hello.
hey,
up, babe? How you doing, babe?
Welcome to the chat. Thank you for being here.
If Elias is watching, fucker.
Fucker.
He's in his super rebellious phase right now, bro. Like, don't give a fuck about nothing, bro.
Even family, huh?
Everything, bro. So
Everybody.
when we try to chop it up, when we try to, like, you know what I mean? Even when I'm like, well, you got to give it a chance. You know what I mean? When I try to, like, be the mediator, he's like, nah, I'd rather not. And I'm like, whoa, bro.
Okay.
Like,
You're like, oh, hey.
and then he was like, it fucking
See you in
trips me
jail.
out, bro. It trips me out. Because he's always like, man, bro, I hate waking up in the morning. Like, I'm tired, blah, blah, blah. And then he'd be like, hey, we were at that rave till like 4. And I'm like, man,
Yo,
bro,
what
what are
the
you
fuck?
doing?
Yo, maybe we should cut back on it. Okay.
Look,
Yeah.
there is something to be said though for waking up earlier. As somebody who went 33 years without waking up pre 9 a.m.
Right.
Now that I'm waking up at like 6:30, it's so weird because I'm sleeping the same amount, but holy shit, I'm so much more tired.
It feels different, bro.
It is different, and not in a good way, in my opinion. I actually do think waking
feel
up
it.
at 9 would be a lot better for people than waking up at 6.
Man, I could
That's just my personal opinion.
I could sleep anywhere.
Rob Deerdeck thinks otherwise.
Okay, you wake up at like 12,
I could sleep on the floor.
and then you take a nap at 12:30. You're like my dogs, bro.
I could sleep outside in my chair
I bet you could.
on a hot
I
summer
bet
night.
you do.
Give me 5 minutes, bro.
I'll be out.
Sheesh.
I'll be out.
I'm gonna tell you all my dreams. That's just,
I
I,
had a
don't know what
cousin
it
like
is
that,
either,
bro.
bro. It's just.
But yeah,
just do
staying
it.
up till 4 doesn't help.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. And I tried to, like, be there, like, again, the mediator, just the fucking calming voice. And I'm like, hey, man, you might want to try this out. And he's like, nah, fuck that shit. I'll just hit a bump of coke and then I'll be good for the day.
See, nah.
Dog.
Don't. He, see,
What a
How old
plan.
is he?
24.
See, don't get there right now. Because bro, by the time you're 30, you're gonna be snorting an 8-ball a day. You know what I mean?
God.
Think about that.
We know
shit,
some of
though.
them.
We do. We know some of them.
We know
Yeah.
some of
And that's
them.
what I'm saying. Like, bro, don't get yourself into
It
that shit.
happens. Yeah, that's crazy.
Sleep is important. I also that's coming from somebody who slept not a lot in his early to
I'm saying.
late 20s.
All
you know
this
what I
shit
mean?
that we've been doing, bro, for the past 10 years, like it hasn't taken its toll.
Oh, it fucking caught up to me.
Yeah, no, I think I'm
My car accident's caught up to me.
My car accident's caught up to me
Yo,
too,
my
baby.
back is my
I
shoulder.
am so mad at
Crazy.
past Dana for not going to the hospital.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for real. I'm mad at myself for trusting myself.
Yep, yep.
I should have fucking
I'm
known
good.
better, bro.
That guy who said I should get in the ambulance, I should have.
I should have fucking
for sure.
exactly. When that guy told me, "Hey, these premium brakes will work way better," I should have listened. I should have fucking listened.
Fuck
When I
that,
bought
dude.
them $15 tires,
Oh my god.
I should have listened.
Yo, that shit matters, bro.
Let me see the chat.
Lita Love said he can sleep literally anywhere, anytime, and I can't once I'm up. Yeah, bro. My wife's like envious of me because even during the day she could be up by 5.
Are
Do
you
it.
a narcoleptic?
Maybe because I could literally like right now. I literally I know myself so well that right now I could do this. 5 minutes later, you're gonna hear me.
That's me when I'm really tired, bro.
That's
When
me
I'm
anytime.
dead tired, yeah. When I'm dead tired or like exhausted, I'll lay down for 2 minutes and boom, I'm fucking out
Well, you know what they say?
like a light.
A Celsius a day keeps the narcolepsy away.
But the diabetes
all-
is right next door.
Stamp that. Diabetes is right next door.
What?
He's like, I haven't thought of that.
Where's
Nah,
that? Where's that CBD one? You got it. I know you got it.
CBD
The
one.
little
CBD,
joint you had.
THC, fucking
What are
pain
those
you
things
sell.
Oh, I do. It's in my backpack. You want it?
Yeah.
I got you.
That's sick. What are they called?
It's called HHC.
It's called HHC.
HHC is a cannabinoid in the plant.
Wow, it's
Cannabinoid in the plant.
it's one of the many cannabinoids.
Mm-hmm.
It's the closest one to THC.
Oh, okay. It's the closest one to be psychoactive.
It's a
I guess.
yeah, the property within.
THC, but because
Ford.
it's not THC.
This guy is such a fucking Jew, bro. Is this the same one?
What?
Is this the same
Wow.
one?
Dog, it's 3 grams.
He doesn't know us, you know.
Yeah,
Bro, I would
look,
get through this, bro, in like
that's-
2 days. dude,
Why do you
3
think
days.
come on, dog.
Why do you think I got 3 grams?
It's $25. I'd have bought 4 of them.
It was 35.
And then I
and then I would
would
have put them, glued them together.
and then put one
But
giant
you,
nozzle.
you also have to remember, bro, like I don't smoke all day every day anymore.
How old are you now? 31?
34.
34. Okay.
But I don't-
shit, nah.
I cut back a while ago, bro, because it was just getting expensive to me. Like I was like, dog, if I'm spending $100 plus a week on weed, I'm good. That's fucked up, bro. Hell nah.
It's a little
ain't
cheaper
doing
now.
I ain't doing that shit.
It's a little
I mean, they
cheaper
got
now.
ounces
That it's
for, like,
fucking everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm talking like if I need like a cart
Excuse me.
and an
Yeah.
ounce.
Okay. So you you don't like
Yeah,
deals? You like the brand smoke?
No, but
What does he mean?
what do we spend on a
But I'm
an
just
ounce?
saying, like,
Well, the cartridges are expensive. That's what I mean. Like,
Yeah, but what do we spend on an ounce?
like what, 60, 80 bucks?
Yeah.
okay,
80 plus tax and a cart, the cheapest cart you could get. If you want to get vaping, you get 15 bucks. That's still about $100 plus
and
tax.
I smoke select. I'm
Yeah,
good.
no, I know he ain't buying out that cheap. And even if you go with those,
They're
they're still like 45
yeah, they're like $45. So it was probably about 125. You know
plus the
what I mean?
bitch ass tax.
A week? Okay, yeah, I guess hefty.
Think about that, though. That's
Yeah, I
what I'm
get that.
saying, bro. Fuck that. Like,
Yeah,
so I
this-
cut back.
Yeah,
I smoke like
because we'll go halves, bro. We'll go
Yeah,
halves,
we'll go halves. You know?
and we'll split a half ounce, half ounce. And this guy hit me up like a month later, like a week later. No, 2 weeks later. Probably like 2 weeks. I'll give you
About
2
2
weeks. And he's like, I need more.
Ah!
He's all fiending and shit for it. And I'm like, damn,
That's
bro.
why I get the cheap one because I can smoke joints of it. Be cool.
that's what I'm saying.
Well,
bro.
pinky out and
That's
shit.
that's too much money to me.
Yeah.
But I also, just to be a little
Damn, that was a good
sharper, in my opinion, it has helped. And here, you want to know what made me do it the most?
What?
There was a day when I was out of weed.
Real quick, don't you have asthma?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, cool, go ahead.
Yeah, I shouldn't be doing that shit either.
Go ahead.
Good
Go
point.
ahead. You were crazy out of weed.
So I was out of weed, and I tried to cook up, and I realized how shitty I was at cooking without being high.
Oh.
And then I was like, yeah, this is a problem.
damn. I feel
Like,
it.
that's not cool to me. You know what I mean?
I feel it.
I want to be able to do it.
You don't want to be
sober
dependent on
too,
that
bro.
shit.
Some junkie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I like to stay high because my like ADHD comes out if I don't. Very annoying.
He's like, nah.
Nah.
No, yeah, like I can't
I feel
stay
like
at
my
home.
ADHD comes out more when I'm high.
I can't stay at home. I gotta do shit.
Bro, I
Gotta do
know
shit.
people that smoke weed and get all hyper, and then I know people that do coke and
Yeah,
get
that's-
lazy.
I get coking. I do coke and get lazy.
I get coke and I'm
get-
lazy.
You do a lot and go to sleep?
I could.
Like it doesn't
Okay.
affect you like it normally affects.
No, I've
He's
never.
all-
everybody
all-
else.
I've said this before too. I've never understood coke.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Like the most coke has ever done for me is pretty much no different than what caffeine would do to me.
Like an
Yeah.
espresso shot makes
Yeah.
you feel all fucking.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's never
Yeah.
really done anything else.
Yeah.
It's
Makes you
just
feel
really
dirty.
expensive espresso.
I feel like Adderall's made me feel more like jittery than coke has ever had.
Adderall.
Never
Oh,
had
I've
that?
never done Adderall.
No,
Yeah,
No.
yeah, the pill shit.
my white boy homies.
Yeah, I know.
When you make phone calls and shit and you're on the thing, it's just when they introduced me to it, bro. They literally pitched it to me like the fucking like the Wolf of Wall Street guy.
Right. Yeah.
He's like, you're dealing with a bunch of shit just up here, right here. He's like, and helps you dial fast.
Focus. Yeah, you dial
Yeah,
in.
yeah.
You
No,
dial
it's
in.
a trip. It's definitely not like a
It'll lock
oh
you in.
whoa, I'm high.
I mean, I've locked in a lot when I was fucking high on mushrooms. So,
Right.
you know what I mean?
I do get the same focus from weed though. That's
Yeah.
why that's why I like using it for music.
I do feel like that too when I'm more like I'm zoned out, but like into
You're zoned
that,
out, but you're zoned in.
into that. Yeah.
Everything
Whatever
else
you're
is just-
focusing on, you're
Mhm.
wow, you're really focused. You know what I mean?
Yeah, people can be like,
But it's also easy to get off task.
yeah, it is.
So like,
it
if I
is.
get high by myself and work on music,
it's better.
wonderful.
Yeah.
But if I'm like high working on music and I got you two assholes in there,
Yeah.
it's chaos. You know
I
what I
ain't gonna
mean?
get shit done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can probably keep going, but then once the beat stops and then I hear people, I'm like, what's going on over here?
Fuck
What are
with
y'all
me.
talking about?
I'm all moving like a baby and shit. I'm all, what's going
Oh
on?
yeah, I love Israel.
And we're gonna talk about it.
Speaking about
Oh.
Israel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how you feel, fool? That like your people are like crazy like that?
Okay. Do you know that this has been going on since like you were in grade school?
Yeah, yeah, no, yeah,
before,
yeah.
yeah.
Cool. And the only reason anybody's talking about it now is because what? They don't have a
Nothing
reason
else.
Because the
anything
media
else to
is
talk about.
playing it all over the place.
Yeah.
I mean, because really, it's always been Palestine and Israel fighting,
Mhm.
right? And now there's just a terrorist organization in the middle killing both of them, basically.
Is it? I thought Palestine was with, or are they claiming?
No,
that it's
they
not
are,
them?
but there's still Palestinians that are dying.
Oh, okay,
From
okay,
what
okay. So
Hamas
it's more of like a neutral.
Yeah.
It's like fuck
Well,
everybody.
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure Hamas is straight up fighting Israel, but it's also like hiring the guy who's like, well, if you get in my way, it's kind of just collateral damage.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
But
I feel that.
but it seems like I guess they accepted that. I don't know.
Yeah, governments being governments, bro.
I mean, what do you? I'm gonna be honest. I would rather know what you guys think about it.
I
Because to me, I'm just like, here's my. I'll give you my take real
yeah.
fast.
Do
Here
your
it
thing.
is.
Do
Here's
your
my take. I wish the U.S. would stay the fuck out of it, and I wish the media would stay the fuck out of it, and I wish the U.S. would just, I don't know, concentrate on the problems we have in the United States instead of running to every little fucking thing going on in the world and playing hero.
Right.
It's actually super annoying to me.
Yeah.
Also, I like calling this Holocaust 2.0.
Yeah.
Who
Hey, man,
everybody
you're a
hates
J,
the Jews,
so
bro. I'm shocker.
I don't know what.
They hate them in America. They fucking hate them there. It's,
What is it?
I don't know.
Is it because they killed Jesus? What the fuck?
I don't know. We were slaves in Egypt. Had to go through Germans fucking wiping us out. You know.
That is a
Now I
trip.
will say this. I'm on neither side. I might be Jewish and all that.
Warm sushi
I'm
in the
on
chat.
neither side.
I think it was like 14.
Because you have to also understand, Israel and Palestine have been fighting, and Israel did slowly take over that land.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They
Which is
pulled-
also fucked up.
They pulled in America. Though.
They pulled in America. Facts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, look, bro. At the end of the day, this is the type of shit that happens when you do that kind of shit. You know what I mean? But also,
Not in America, but out of America.
well, yeah, that's true. Damn.
Well, they poison our waters here. They don't got water over there.
Exactly.
Warm Sushi in the chat. He said, pretty sure Palestine voted Hamas into this, if I remember
They did.
correctly.
Yeah.
They are a part of
But
it,
he
but
said
not.
They
They
gave him
hired
like
him.
the green light. But all I was saying is like Hamas, though, to me, which I think eventually in this Palestine will figure out, is like, oh shit, we hired like
So it's like another Al Qaeda.
no, they're basically ISIS 2.0.
Yeah, ISIS.
Yeah.
It's like ISIS.
Okay.
Except for
Okay.
here's the fun part. Remember all the shit our army from our war in Iraq?
Yeah.
How we left all that shit
Yeah.
there? What do you think they're using?
Oh, yeah.
All the shit we left there.
We didn't leave it there.
Yes, we did.
No. I'm saying we left it there, but that's like me. Like, I'm going to put this right here. And
It's
I'm
like
gonna
when
go,
the girl leaves the fucking bobby pin at your house.
and I'm going to walk around it.
Pretty
Yeah, right?
yeah, you know? And
It's
then
like,
she's
we're
like,
just
oh,
gonna
I need
leave
to
all
come
this
by and get my things. And you're like, huh?
Like $1 billion equipment and ammo and ammunition, you just leave there? Like,
Crazy,
that's
bro.
Fucking no
Fucking
way,
crazy.
bro. I never.
You know
I
what's
never
even
understood
weirder about that?
What?
Think about this. I hate thinking about things like this.
But now you want me to?
Who left it there?
The military.
No. Who left it there?
Me?
Who was our president?
Oh, Bush.
Nope.
Our president right
Obama.
now.
Obama left it there. Who
Oh,
was his
yeah.
vice
yeah,
president.
Yeah. Joe Busy.
Exactly.
Joe
And now
Busy.
Joe Busy is getting involved.
He's like, I'm gonna
See
need them
that
guns.
that right there? That's a Pippen. That's a Jordan Pippen move right
Yeah.
there, son.
Yeah.
That's a Shaq Kobe, son.
Yeah, I mean,
See what I'm
government-
saying?
Government's been, and I don't even want to say the government.
pretty sad.
Because I feel like that kind of just
God
throws an overall blanket over a lot of it.
I mean, I don't know.
When, I mean, in whole, I guess they're all corrupt. In
That's what I'm
whole-
saying. You know
in
what I'm
whole,
saying?
right? The
the-
insurance, your medical,
Right. The
your
civilians just happen to
media.
be, like you said, caught in the crossfire, and it's really just governments being dickheads. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a trip, bro. It's a trip.
And one of the things that do this, like he pointed out, is that U.S. gets involved for what?
Yeah, that's the part that pisses me
It's
off.
a swinging,
Anything
dick swinging contest.
For what?
Is I know all the people. I know this. I swear to God, all the people who are out here like, we have to help them. We have to help them. They're all a bunch of like 20-year-olds that live with their fucking parents still and have no.
Well, that's why they have the
fucking
time.
clue.
They have that's why they have the time to
Exactly.
go out and protest over something that's
Exactly.
not even happening in their own country.
Exactly, bro.
So yeah,
and like,
right.
dog,
it's annoying as
have-
fuck. Like,
bro, we're right now. Our economy's battling. Our
shit show.
We're an absolute shit show. Our government was like, "Oh, hey, look, the common cold, shut everything down, and we're gonna give you a bunch of free money, knowing goddamn well in a couple of years you're all gonna get fucked for it."
Yeah.
And I know
Yes,
we
now.
got the receipts recorded on this podcast of me saying that shit back when it was happening, bro.
Yeah, I never liked that shit.
Like, come on, dog. We knew what was gonna happen.
Well, I
We
mean,
knew inflation was gonna hit because you fucking printed all this money.
well,
And you can't just print money. It don't work like that, dog.
well, that's what they want to do now. That's why, like, war, like us infringing on these people's shit. Like,
It's going to make our situation worse
yeah, 'cause
in America.
what happens in a war? You need money.
Yes.
How do you get money? Well, the government just prints it.
And do you know how they're distracting people from understanding that?
I have no.
By
clue.
saying, oh, look at the open borders. A bunch of terrorists got in here. We're going to get bombed on Friday the 13th.
like, being a.
You heard about all that, right?
Yeah.
And did we get bombed?
And the first thing I thought was, nothing's going to happen. Jesus Christ, how about you actually think about the serious repercussions of all
Right.
this? Not the fact that who gives a shit. You really think somebody's going to make it through here and fucking what? What are they going to do? Really? It's not going to be anything that stops the fucking machine from moving, dog.
Nah.
You think the cartels are really gonna let the number one customer be harmed? Come on.
Come on.
The U.S. is gonna stay on top. I don't know how after getting involved in all these little beefs, but you know.
That's what I'm low key waiting for, bro. I'm low
We
key.
remain.
I'm low key ready for World War III to start, and then the government pull out all their cards.
Damn. What if there's like a draft?
cartel leaders, alien technology, like, like y'all want to fuck with us? All right, here, fucking, you got a bunch of cartel leaders coming from the south. We're gonna infiltrate y'all from there, and then all this alien technology, we're fucking y'all from the top.
That's crazy.
Like, I feel like it's just inevitable.
That's where it's heading.
Inevitable, right?
Yeah.
To a point where it's happened in the past. You know what I mean?
Right, and it's gonna keep
Yeah.
happening because the past always repeats itself. That's one of the things that always, like history always teaches, is that it's just a repeating door, a
And
revolving
we're
door, like
so stupid.
you know. And then like
To
like
not even like notice.
Yeah, most people don't notice that.
yeah,
It's pretty
most
obvious.
people are
It's
just
pretty easy to figure out if you just, I don't know, either A, remember some shit or just read some shit. It's not that hard.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's like all these people too, like, oh my God, dude. There's like these fucking, all right, you got this 18-year-old who's out here like, oh, 4 TikTok dances for Hamas or whatever the fuck is going on,
I
bro.
cannot. I
Yeah,
can't
TikTok,
even.
bro.
I don't want to even.
It's a
look at that
wild
shit,
place.
bro.
And like, I'm like, bro, first off, this has been happening since before you were born. Shut the fuck up.
1940
You don't-
is when
You don't know anything. You watched one fucking TikTok video
Yeah.
online,
Yeah.
and just please shut the fuck up.
That's how I felt with
Holy
when
fuck.
people
Read a book.
Remember when the whole like green movement started to happen? I was in
The whole
I was
what?
in middle school when it started to like
The
green
green
and
movement?
we're gonna go green. And
Oh, you
ozone
when Thunberg was
layer.
hitting the spotlight.
Mhm.
when
like,
a
it was
fucking 10-year-old little girl was allowed to go in front of all these very
no
important.
no
people
I'm
in the
talking
world.
about even before Greta.
Oh,
I'm
before
talking
her.
about Al Gore when he was talking about the ozone layer. And at that point, I had never thought about anything ever happening to us as like crazy until people were like global warming, and I'm like,
It's gonna kill you.
yeah, like what the fuck is this shit,
Hell
bro?
yeah.
And
The
and
fear.
like really learning about like green companies, and then how like everybody made the switch, bro. Everybody made the switch.
Yeah.
And realizing like, wait, you just put a leaf on your bottle, like nothing really changed. Like that's why shit's even worse now, right?
You're
Yep.
producing even more waste.
You know what I mean? So I'm like, and then like, I think the first, I think it was the Prius, bro, when that first came out. People were like, you guys are actually fucking up the ozone layer more with
all this
electric
lithium
cars.
battery bullshit.
And I was like,
Fuck.
what is real then? What am I supposed to do then? What am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
Sit back, enjoy the ride, and understand that this shit is gonna end eventually, son.
And I was 9 years old when I
Got
was
it.
like, when I came to that realization, bro. When I was like,
Then you
Okay,
know what?
okay.
It's different for y'all because y'all got kids. But I'm the type of motherfucker that just sits back and I'm like, I'll be gone long before I gotta worry about that shit, baby.
yeah, I worry about
You know
that
what I mean?
too.
I don't give a fuck after me. I'm gonna be real.
I worry about that too. Like, what are they gonna? But I always think about how when my mom was younger, bro, all the shit that she worried about that never really came to fruition.
Yeah.
Mm.
But it's still shit we're dealing with now.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
War,
oh,
famine.
it's gonna be the same thing.
Shit doesn't really change.
No.
bro.
I'm just more excited for the cool shit. Like, man, my mom and them, we used to play Tekken, bro. Me and my mom when we were young on the PlayStation 2. I showed her PS5 the other day, and we played the new Tekken. She was just like, she was stuck, bro. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
boy.
and then remember I told you, I was like, bro, we were playing the emulator on the PC, and I'm like, was I retarded when I was a kid? Like, these graphics fucking suck. Like,
Yo, I've done that
Oh
recently.
my
Like just
God.
going on the Switch and like playing like what do you call it? Like the
old
like
school
the
ones.
yeah, like even the GameCube games, bro.
Yeah, and
I'm
I'm
like, yo, what the fuck, dog?
Super Mario Sunshine was my shit, bro. And now I play it, and I'm like,
The fuck was wrong with me?
Bro, even when you watch old shows. Like I watched Hey Arnold not that long ago.
I
And
don't
was
know why I
like, this
like
looks
that,
like
though.
ass, bro.
I don't know why I like that though.
Arnold was all right.
I used to love.
Nah, it was a great show.
No. But I used
But
to
it
love.
used to look HD.
I used to love when the graphics were simple.
I get you.
Like you knew
The screens are different.
the whole panel. Like you knew what item they were gonna interact with if it was a little bit like different colored. Because the whole background was one drawing, and then them walking to pick up the headphones had to be animated.
Damn, bro, I didn't even peep like that.
No, I remember that.
Shit. I was
shit.
like, what
No,
the
no. Now
fuck?
that I'm older, and I
Oh,
watch
now
it,
you catch it.
now I catch it. And I'm like, whoa! They literally just used one still image for the background,
And
and
like,
then this can was the only thing. He's walking, and they make the can just a little bit different so he can grab it and
Hell
drink it or whatever the fuck. And I'm like, damn, bro. And then even I trip out on like the Flintstones. When they run, they're just looping the background.
What?
The background's just looping. It's probably 2 or 3 frames, but it's
But it's
looping.
the same house, the same tree,
shit.
the
It's just
same-
looping over and over again, bro. And I'm like, damn, it just trips me out watching that type of shit, bro. And growing up, and I'm like,
Came a long way, son.
and
Yo, that's
that's
crazy.
what I'm excited about. That's what I think about. Because the negativity
Like the
has always been
like
here.
technological breakthroughs.
But that's what I'm like, yo, I can't wait to see what kind of movies you guys are going to be watching when,
There-
when
there's-
I'm 80.
Yeah, there's these
when I'm 70 and
photorealistic
shit.
video games that are coming out.
You know what I mean? Like how Unreal Engine's going to be developed by then.
And at first, I was always thinking about like the shooter games, but then one just came out like today or yesterday, where it was a horror game, and I'm like, holy fuck, because it looks like first person view,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
they add the shaking for the for the live action feel, and you're all immersed because it's obviously gonna be VR, and it's like fuck, that's crazy. And then with those games comes new rules to the way you play and the way you lose and win, because on one of the games it's like if you have to, first of all, you have to have the mic connected, and if you scream, the game's over.
Because you get
Because
caught.
because you're a bitch and you die,
It's like in real life.
and then you start all over. Yeah, right. It's sick, bro.
I seen. Speaking of games, bro, I seen some chick. She was streaming through an emulator, and I think she was playing like Aladdin. I don't know what game it was. I'm gonna just be lost trying to remember. She was playing the game, and she died. Her last life, and she restarted, and she flipped the fuck out. She's like,
yeah.
"What do you mean, game over? What do you mean? Don't you remember that when you would lose your lives, you would have
Yeah,
to
that's
start
it.
all the way
There's
over,
no
bro.
checkpoint.
There was no checkpoint. There was only if you saved it. And if you didn't fucking save it,
Y'all
bro.
had to be there.
Oh, bro.
Y'all had to be there. There was no memory
The
card.
worst
had to
thing
be
of
there.
my life, bro, ever happening was power surges.
Oh
When
my
I'd be playing
God,
games,
yo.
bro. No, just fucking,
Dog.
oh, bro, losing it. Completely losing it.
Even
bro.
just like the auto saves that they have now is incredible.
It
Still
like at every 5 minutes, you get an auto
and
save.
everything. In
it still
FL,
fucks me
everything.
up to know that I can just shut the game off
And then-
whenever I feel like it,
And it'll
it's
pop
good.
back up.
It's cool. We good. That's just
That trips me out about the Switch, bro.
yes. That's
oh
what I'm
my
saying.
God, how literally you could just, all right, I'm done.
Like there's a save function
Pretty
in the
much.
games, but you don't really need to use it.
I play Animal Crossing and I'll play 2 hours, 3 hours, like difference, and it goes from daytime to nighttime.
You're like,
And I'm like, oh, hell no. What the fuck, bro? Yeah, games are a trip now. So I'm like, that's what I tell my kids. I'm like, man, you guys think shit's cool now? Like, just wait.
remember chat rooms and shit?
Oh,
AOL chat
bro,
rooms?
I remember
How much fun that shit was,
Yup.
and how weird it is now.
I remember still hopping on like the party chat on your phone.
Oh my God, that's
I
wow.
remember that.
Damn,
bro.
you still got that?
No, I don't still got it. But I'm
You,
saying,
your age, your
He said,
generation.
Yeah,
"No,
yeah,
I still got
yeah.
that?"
I was
Man, that's
still,
crazy.
yeah.
Yeah, because I remember about that shit, but again, language barrier. So I was like,
I was in that motherfucker.
Why the fuck you calling somebody for? Your homie's right there. That bitch is over there too. Like,
But it was crazy when like once I realized what it was, bro. It was just
Right.
massive amount of people calling in from all over the place.
yeah,
And they're like literally
wild.
in a chat. Like I don't even know how that was even possible.
Through phones.
Yeah.
Very, very carefully.
And nobody like ever died or something.
Nobody got kidnapped off that shit.
Or right.
I mean, never reported, but
I wonder if that's like, wow, that man, it's so trippy.
wow.
Like, what if that was used to collect like locations where you're calling in from?
Yeah,
It
well.
pings off the cell phone tower. You have 150 people calling. That's 150 people from multiple
Just sending
areas.
Pings. Bing. Oh, wow.
And then with those, with satellites, you ping one, and then like whatever's in that distance,
Yup,
también,
it gets picked up.
it all gets picked up.
That's crazy, bro.
So you got a 75-mile radius of just location. Now that I think about it, man, that's even.
That's wild. I'm like, damn. And then it's been like fucking 20 years since then. So imagine how much better it is now.
Yo, facts.
Like they got the Wi-Fi being able to make out people's fucking body with
Oh,
without it
right.
being on
The
shit.
Wi-Fi signal.
Yeah,
Yup.
just from the signal. And how they did it was they trained it by bouncing shit off the walls, and then I guess once it bounces off me, it makes a pixel, bounces off me again, and then it like shapes my body out. And then they turned off the fucking camera's eye, like just so it won't be able to view shit, and it still was able to pick it up just through the signals being
Damn.
put out
On some sonar
Jesus.
shit.
on some
Bro.
sonar shit, dog. I'm like,
Being
what?
sent through Wi-Fi.
Your camera doesn't even need to be on. They're sending the signal through the Wi-Fi that
That's
you
not-
are
that's not even-
that you put up in your house
That's not allowed.
willingly and
That
shit.
shouldn't be allowed.
Well, I don't know if it's allowed, and I'm not really sure if they're doing
Okay,
it, but
when
they
have
can.
they ever done something that was allowed?
They can and have the ability to.
You guys ever heard of the Tuskegee experience? The Tuskegee experiments?
No.
Maybe.
The experience, I was like, whoa.
He's like, whoa.
Sounds like a sick band name. Though.
Yeah, I was
Tuskegee.
like, what?
Nah, well, you're not gonna feel like that afterwards. After I tell you
Alright,
this.
alright.
It was
go.
it was a group of military men, bro, black men that were injected with the syphilis virus.
Mm.
It was like a fucking a test.
Hell yeah.
It was a test that the government did to see how syphilis reacted with people.
Fuck.
And like they didn't get treated. Yeah, look that shit up, bro. I was doing some crazy ass. So the reason the way I got that info, I'm rewatching the X-Files. And the main guy, Fox Mulder, he talks about that shit.
No shit.
And he says what Kirsten just said. But it was reverse. The lady, his partner's like, since when has the government ever done unannounced experiments on its people? And he fucking lists like 30 off of his head. He's like, what more do you want? What more do you want? There's so much shit going on.
Yeah, I mean, the CIA putting LSD and shit on in brothels for the pimps and shit. That shit is true.
So you know Lyme
Documented.
disease? You guys know what Lyme disease is?
Yes.
Yeah.
You know how the main way to get that disease is through ticks.
Yes.
Right.
That was supposedly a failed experiment.
And there's a bunch of ticks everywhere with Lyme disease.
That's why we have ticks with Lyme disease.
Oh, they weren't
Because they were-
originally
It was not
in the
supposed
wild
to get
like
out.
that.
It was not supposed to get out. It was a controlled experiment that they did. They infected ticks, and they let them out in the southwest region somewhere, and they fucking went everywhere, bro.
Oh my
And these were some like Nazi experiments, bro, where they were utilizing ticks to attack foreign like people, like whoever they're against.
Some scientist is like,
Hey, you know, be sick.
I got a great idea.
I mean, they're Germans.
Let me
so
see
they're
your
probably
dog.
like,
Sounds like some Randy Marsh shit, bro.
Some weird shit.
bro, but that's you can look that
Integrity.
shit up, bro. It was Lyme disease, and the amount of ticks that are out here like that carrying that was like a failed experiment that happened because of these
And obviously
fucking
they're in
Nazis.
the wild now, so like they're reproducing and they're handing that down. And all
But
that
just like
shit
anything,
comes with
right?
it.
Lyme disease and everything else, like
That's fucking wild, bro.
all made by the government.
So literally, the government never acts in your favor. So
Nah.
why the fuck do we listen? I mean,
Well,
That's a good ass question.
they
va-
cut
valid
checks, bro.
question.
They cut checks.
they cut checks,
Cut the check.
but the checks are cut from our tax-paying money. That's how the government works. Like,
Again,
we
we're
work
stupid,
because
bro.
we pay taxes.
We're stupid, bro.
Oh,
Yes.
okay, cool.
You
No
know what I mean?
taxation, but operating presentation. What?
Stupid as
No
fuck.
taxation without representation. You know what I'm saying?
Administrative
Yeah,
presentation.
Lita Love in the chat. She pretty much confirmed deer ticks is where they were originally like contracted from.
What the fuck?
But it was a Nazi doing this experiment, bro. Like during the Operation Paperclip,
yeah,
there was another operation where the Russians did the same thing. They brought a bunch of scientists into Russia after they took over like Hitler and shit. After they fucking killed that fool, supposedly,
allegedly, free and free. But
So, yeah, some trippy shit,
I
bro.
wonder what else is out there then.
Man,
Did you see that footage of the Bigfoot? Speaking of conspiracy theories,
Yeah, that's bullshit.
it is bullshit.
Fuck outta here.
in the train,
Yeah, it is bullshit. It's a actual amusement.
it's a thing.
Yeah.
That's fucking.
It's
dumb.
like it's a Bigfoot amusement.
Yeah. Exactly.
This guy was like, man, that didn't look real.
Well, I didn't click on it because I was like, okay.
Bigfoot's old. He's like, I'm trying to see something new.
I'm trying to see his son.
At this point, would you even
Care?
Care?
Nah, not really. Because what would happen is we would just kill it.
Yeah.
That's what they would. At least that's what they would tell us. Like Jeffrey Epstein, he just hung himself.
It would be, yeah, either that or he's as mundane as like, they're going to give him like a reality show. Like he's
Yeah,
going to be
no
like
shit.
the Geico,
he's got a
gonna be
progressive
Literally.
those
progressive
Geico cavemen.
sponsorship. Yeah.
He's going to be like those guys. Like, that's all I see happening at this point. Everything's a fucking like,
marketing.
everything's a
ploy.
story, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there's always
It's
an
a sales
advantage.
pitch.
They gotta sell it,
Everything.
baby.
We had a homie that came through here, bro, and he remember Ronnie was telling us about it. He had went on The Voice or one of these rap
yeah.
competitions, bro. And it was the one with like Cardi B. Like it was big.
There's some, yeah, it was on.
I don't remember what it was called, honestly, but it was some rap. It was like love. I don't know what it's called. But it was one of those like The Voice type of shows where you rap and you show your performing skills, and like T.I. and Cardi B and all these people judge you and shit.
Okay.
I think Chance the Rapper was on it too. Anyway, he was winning. We should have won, but they literally told him, "Do you have any kind of issues in your life? Do you have anything going on right now that we could use
To
as a
sell that
sales
shit.
pitch?"
Yeah.
I mean, not so much in those words,
No,
but basically what you're saying.
Yeah.
His story wasn't
His
sad.
story wasn't interesting enough.
Yeah, he was just a regular rapper.
Yeah.
His mom didn't die when he was young. He didn't.
Well, that's why
no
people
one-
hate on Logic, right?
Yeah.
Because he's just like a suburb kid, normal life.
hmm I mean, his dad was a crackhead.
I mean, Lil Dicky's cool, and he's from suburbs.
Yeah, but that's because he's a joke rapper, right? I don't
Mm.
think he's a joke rapper, but
He's hard
my
as-
point is like no matter what he does to be taken seriously, nobody will ever take him seriously.
Like
You know what I mean?
Like on some Eminem shit or something. Hey, things ain't the same for gangsters.
Yo, we have YAR or Arctic in the chat. What up, Arctic?
Hey, what up, Arctic?
What up, Arctic?
I mean, unless he's a vampire or witch, wouldn't he have passed already?
Who? What are we talking about? Oh shit, I'm high.
I don't remember what. Was,
I'm like, oh, I just
Who?
realized I'm
was it the
fucking
show
stoned.
where the lady won because she had cancer?
Oh,
I honestly
the rap
don't
show.
know. Honestly, don't know. I don't know what vampire you're talking about or witch. I'm not sure. What were we talking about?
The rapper, was he a vampire?
Bigfoot. Oh, there we go.
Oh,
There you
Bigfoot.
Well,
Wait, Bigfoot's a vampire?
no. She's saying that he's like this myth's been around for so long. Like he's a vampire or a witch, but he should have already died, kind of thing.
What, Bigfoot don't fuck?
Well, isn't the theory though that there's more than one Bigfoot?
Bigfoot don't got a dick or something?
Bigfoot isn't just.
So they're big feet.
It's like
There's
Bigfoot.
a bunch. There's a bunch of
Bigfoot-
There's a whole Bigfoot clan.
Well, it would be like Bigfoot is like a cow, right? It's a species.
No, I think Yeti is the species. I think Bigfoot is just.
No,
the name.
Yetis and Bigfoots are two different things. That's like saying brown bears and polar bears are the same thing, my guy.
Okay, so which one's a myth? They're both myths.
Yes.
Oh,
That's why you can compare them.
now you're just fucking being a dickhead about it.
No, but that's like saying vampires and werewolves are the same thing. But my point is he's saying it would have died.
Okay, no.
but
All right, we're gonna get off all that. What's the difference between a Yeti and a Bigfoot?
The same thing. What's the difference between a black bear and a polar bear?
What's the difference right now?
What's the difference?
That's literally it. So what? What's a Yeti from the?
A Yeti to a Bigfoot is literally in snow.
A Yeti's supposed to be from like
So it's the same thing, but he's white.
Yes.
But he's covered in snow.
Yes.
He's white. Yeah.
I'm not even joking.
Dead ass.
That's literally what it is.
He's the
it's
white
literally the
Bigfoot.
polar bear version.
All right. Hold on. I'm gonna fuck
See
your.
what I'm
I'm gonna fuck
saying?
your head up. What's a Sasquatch?
I'm pretty sure Sasquatch and Bigfoot are the same thing.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I think that's like the technical term for Bigfoot.
Now you're just pulling.
We have a thing, bro. And
Now you're just pulling that
Let's
string.
see. Let's go.
Where I'm from, bro. Where I'm
Game, you
from.
pull that shit up.
Hold on. Where I'm from, dog, there's a thing called El Chaneque. And they
Okay,
kind of
okay.
detail it almost like a Bigfoot.
A Chaneque?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's some Chaneque.
Okay.
And they're just like mischievous little pieces of shit. They come around, fuck shit up.
Hmm.
But they only come around at night. Yo, when I lived in Mexico, bro, our fucking swing set would always get fucked up. Always. We just wake up and a tire would be fucking in the river or
right.
some shit. I swear to God, man.
Sasquatch and Bigfoot are the same thing.
It's crazy.
Just they call it different things depending on what part of the country you're from.
So a Yeti is just from the snow.
Yes.
So he's got his papers.
Like I said, it's the difference between a brown bear and a fucking polar bear.
All right. What's the abominable snowman?
The same thing as a Yeti.
It's the Jeff.
Nah, bro. All right. Why would a
Jefe?
mythical creature have a scientific name?
It's Jefe.
Why would they be able to classify
Is
it?
it a
huh?
scientific name?
Well, I think Sasquatch is more of like a traditional name. I think that came from like Indian kind of like, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Native
Sasquatch
Americans
I
have a
feel
lot
is
of-
like a Native American.
It says
term.
Bigfoot is like a Pacific Northwest thing.
So the name?
Yeah.
Oh.
Mm.
I mean, Bigfoot sounds pretty American.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
Bigfoot.
No shit.
You know what I mean? Like we literally
Okay,
just call
but you know there is a difference between Bigfoot and big hands, right?
You know what they say when you got big feet?
You got small hands?
They call you Sasquatch feet.
Oh. Yeah.
No, I don't know.
Well, big hand is a different thing, though.
What's big hand?
You never heard of big hand? All right, let me school you real quick.
Oh,
So,
God.
you got big foot, right? Which is the male, but you got big hand, which is the female.
I'm not buying that.
I'm sorry, guys.
I'm not buying that.
Well, she needs a big hand.
That was
because-
worst. She's gonna jack off his big dick because he's got big feet.
He's got big. You know what they say about big feet. It comes in full circle. I get it.
You see how I did that? Come on. Give it to me.
Nita Love's like, you're pulling our big leg.
Yeah. Give me that.
That was a good one.
CBD shit, please. Please. I'm too high for this. All this Sasquatch talk. I just
So you
realized
need
that.
to get higher.
I just realized that we have like 10 names for the same thing, and nobody's ever really fucking.
No, I'm
heard
pretty sure people
seen.
know that.
You know what pisses me off? There's a show called Chasing Bigfoot,
Yes.
and then there's another show called Finding Sasquatch.
Yeah, so the same thing.
But they're two
Cousins.
different people, two different fucking shows.
Yeah,
Yes,
but there's
heaven.
also like
Two different
ghost
regions.
adventures and hunting for ghosts and you know what I mean.
Oh, what
It's
is
all
Yeah,
the
but
same.
Yeah,
no,
wait.
that'd be different if it was like hunting for ghosts and then poltergeist patriots or
But
some
there
shit.
is stuff like that.
No, I never seen that shit.
I promise.
Okay, what's the
there-
difference between a poltergeist and a ghost?
Well, that's actually different. Isn't a poltergeist like
Like a demon?
No, it's like a spirit
Entity.
that's like
Right.
yeah, that's like trapped in a specific place. That's like what it means.
And a
So like
ghost-
this place could have a poltergeist,
What's a ghost?
but a ghost can kind of do whatever it wants or go wherever it wants.
It can go to like McDonald's and shit.
Yeah,
He's
it's-
like, he'll file his
I
taxes.
think it's different.
You can
Like
go
a
to-
ghost
go to
could
Mars.
follow you. From
Poltergeists
here
are like
home,
1099.
But I don't think a poltergeist could.
Oh, a poltergeist is just right. Okay,
see what
I
I'm
get it.
saying?
I get that logic.
Like technically, are they both just like a spirit? Yes, but there is at least a difference there. It's about the difference. It's about the difference of a Yeti to a Bigfoot,
He's like, hey, we talked about this motherfucker.
but there's still a difference. Now, here's what I want.
Okay, hold on. Arctic said, well,
Sick.
is a spirit and a ghost different?
No,
They're not.
I don't think so.
I think we need to get Molly on here.
Yeah, we need to give Molly a call. Get a landline. Get
I don't
a
think-
lifeline.
Well, okay, no, wait, hold on. Wouldn't a ghost be the physical representation of a spirit? Because you can see a ghost.
Can you?
Yes,
You can't see spirit.
You can't see spirits though.
It's true, fool.
I thought ghosts don't show up in pictures and mirrors and shit. Or is that a
It's
vampire?
a vampire.
That's a
you
vampire.
Stupid fuck.
No, ghost también. I remember off Beetlejuice.
Casper. That fool had a reflection in the
no, he
fucking
didn't.
mirror. Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
He looks in the mirror. Doesn't he look in the mirror? He's all, hey, I'm sick. I'm fly. I know there was a part in there where he looks in the
No,
mirror.
he doesn't.
I'm going to have to watch it.
Who?
Casper, ghosts don't have
Oh, Casper.
reflection.
No, there's a scene in the movie where he can't
See himself.
see himself.
He's literally like wearing
Oh,
a
okay.
shirt and he's
Right.
like, oh shit.
Yeah, yeah. Ghosts can't see themselves. Nah, he's right.
All right, you're right.
I don't think ghosts can see themselves.
All right, Ghost Hunter.
Well, I guess it just depends on what iteration of a ghost. Because you know what, Bruce Willis could see himself.
Yo,
Whoa, that is
what?
true. So was he a spirit
Or a ghost.
Mm. Yo,
or was he a poltergeist?
at my mother-in-law's house. it
Oh,
gets
I
creepy,
actually
bro.
think he was a poltergeist.
Bro, my
Because,
mother.
wait, no, did he leave that house? He left.
I
that
honestly have never
So,
even
yeah.
seen Sixth Sense, so I'm not even gonna try to act like
What
it.
the fuck is wrong with you?
Talking about that one,
At
right? With
that
the little
point,
kids. Okay.
I wasn't a Bruce Willis fan. I wasn't.
Shaking my damn head.
Yeah.
The Fifth Element?
Nah.
Did it make you a fan?
I saw that like when I was like 18.
What?
Yeah. Again, I wasn't a Bruce Willis fan. We've had this conversation. I'm pretty sure we've had this conversation. You guys are like, Die Hard. And I'm like, nah, it's okay.
Die Hard 1, Die Hard 2,
Die Hard or
3,
Equalizer,
Die
go.
Hard 4.
Die Hard.
Oh my God.
Yo, shout out Bruce Willis, man.
Shout out to Brucey.
You know a movie you guys are gonna be like, what the fuck? I saw that made me like really fuck with him.
Oh, great.
I want to hear this.
The whole 9 yards. Can't even see that movie.
Oh my god.
It's with Matthew Perry. He's like a mob dude.
Yeah.
He plays like a mobster, and then this
I
like
think I saw the first 5 minutes. when I was like 14.
That
And
was
I-
like the same era where like Be Cool and shit came.
Yo, yeah, that,
Those
oh,
movies
Be
were
Cool. Be
great
Cool's
though.
cool.
Like movies like that, like the whole 9 yards. I love those kind of
Yeah,
movies,
bro.
Where they're like funny but have a serious story to them.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? But they're
Yeah.
funny. Like it's. I love that.
You didn't
shit.
try so hard.
It's great.
It's a trip, bro. It's a trip. I can't wait till like art and everything gets kind of back to that shit. Like it's gonna take
It
a
won't.
while.
To where it's like genuine and
It won't.
It
gonna
will,
get
bro.
worse.
I know. I feel like it will,
Creative.
but it'll be selective.
yeah.
Your favorite artists, right, or like smaller artists, are really gonna take hold of that, like big time, bro. Because that's gonna be, I feel like, how a lot of these independent people are gonna really thrive. You know what I mean? Because they're, bro, more so
Streaming ain't it.
now. Just the way like entrepreneurs, just the way like people say, oh, we don't have like jobs. Like jobs are on a low, they're decreasing. But because no one's getting a job, everybody's doing their own shit, becoming an
Everybody's kinda
entrepreneur.
starting business and
Speaking of
stuff.
all that, did you hear that the writer's strike ended?
Yeah.
Yeah, did you hear that it being ended?
So it's back on.
Yep.
But why though?
So all the companies that agreed to give the writers what they wanted
lied.
backed out.
Hell yeah.
When
They
went to go
must have
sign-
figured
when they
something
went
out.
to go sign the contracts. They backed
They
out
must have
apparently.
they must have found something out. And those companies are like, hey, we got the leg up. So who gives a fuck? Facebook is
They're
now
like, wait, I could just say write a movie about Iron Man and chat GBT and
Exactly.
it just gives me
No,
one?
no. Again, I'm not saying they're gonna get taken by storm, but I feel like the value of Hollywood movies and all that shit, watching a rock movie compared to watching something that I don't know, I'm trying to think of somebody a lot smaller.
Oh,
Like mainstream, right?
Mm.
A lot of mainstream artists, no one's bumping mainstream right now, bro, besides the masses. But you look for like artists that are really doing like Russ, you hear about his Egypt drop?
Yeah.
Shit like that. I feel like that'll speak more volume to a lot more people. And I feel like even smaller people will take advantage of that. Start doing podcasts like
I mean, in the same vein, I think musicians should do exactly what writers did and fucking pull all their shit and
but I
Demand
feel like a
better
lot of them
pay,
do.
yeah, demand better fucking pay,
yeah,
bro.
for
Because
sure.
the way
especially
we get,
those who own their masters,
the way we
and
get raped, bro.
have rights to all their publishing.
Yeah.
It's even
Smart,
crazier
yeah,
to
smart
think
artists.
like we do podcasting and we do music, and the royalties from podcasting are actually way better
Of course,
than
That's
they are
which is-
for music.
wild to think, but
All right.
We get
Arctic-
like 14 bucks. Every
Arctic cleared it
1,000.
up for us. A poltergeist is a spirit or ghost that's causing physical disturbance. So poltergeist is
can actually
everything.
can fuck with you.
Okay.
Like as if a chair was moved or a cup falling.
Okay. Okay.
Poltergeist, ghost, spirit.
Daniel T in the chat,
What up, Daniel? Happy Sunday, brother.
chopping it up with us off YouTube.
Sure. Thank you
And
for
now that I
tuning
think
in.
about it,
you
this
get
is-
no commercials. You're,
This is from Arctic right here. And now that I think about it, I remember when I was living with my mom, there was always noises in the kitchen as if someone was moving pots and pans around only at night. Damn. That was La Nana, bro. That was your Nana, bro. Trying to cook up some food.
for real.
Oh,
That's
my
one of the
dumb
things
ass.
Mexicans believe a lot. I mean, well, Hispanics, I guess. Well, you gotta.
Do you guys
leave
believe in
food-
El
you leave food for the
Chupacabra?
day. What?
El Chupacabra.
Oh, the chupacabra.
Yeah.
I
I said.
I
Capre, 'cause
I
I
vaguely
assume there's more
remember
than
all
one.
that jazz. I don't remember like exactly what. I mean, there was an animal of some sort.
Yeah, like
And
when,
it just-
when your guys' animals died at night, nobody.
One of
blamed
your
it on
guys' animals.
Didn't you have like chickens or some shit that went missing?
Was it? That's what I'm saying. Like, was it some Mexican? Like,
Hey, but you know what?
yeah.
That's fair. Because what we think he grew up super white,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we do the same perceptive thing to him.
Exactly.
So I understand.
I get it.
He's like, y'all didn't grow up cockadoodles and shit. Y'all didn't grow up with roosters and shit. I did. I swear to God.
Y'all
I
ain't got
did.
no chickens.
I did.
In his neighborhood, it's old school, bro. They got fucking in your
Bananas.
your in-laws, bro.
Oh yeah.
They still live out in those places where
Yeah, bro.
you can
I
have
mean,
chickens and I think there's like a peacock, maybe.
yeah.
Damn, they got a peacock.
Yeah. So they live right there on
Sick.
Central and like Baseline, bro.
It's
So
fucking sick.
like
Oh, yeah.
a mile and a half away from South Mountain.
Yeah.
So
That's
wildlife like a motherfucker. People have like land out there, so you see horses and shit, bro, driving down the canal and shit. It's trippy.
Hell yeah.
And even right there by us, 43rd and Indian School, same shit, bro. There's one strip of land that goes from 47th and Osborne to 47th and Thomas, and it's fucking big ass houses, bro.
Yeah.
Big old like half-acre lots and beautiful cribs, bro. And then right next door, ghetto,
Hell yeah.
ghetto,
Ghetto.
squashed up fucking sardines. But that's where I grew up, and it was fucking sick. But yeah, we had chickens and shit. My mom and them never really like believed in like a lot of superstition shit.
No.
Nah. But
Like
never
brujeria
mind,
and shit
never
like that?
mind. I don't want to say that because then they'd be like, "Pero con Diosito todo posible." Like, my mom and them didn't believe in all that bullshit. They believed in religion. You know what I mean? I didn't want to be that guy right now.
They're not idiots.
And I'm not
weak.
making fun of anybody at all because shit, my nana's faith and my mom's faith kept me going, bro. But
I'm weak, son.
they just believe like, yo, as long as you have this, all that other shit really doesn't matter. And it's a fucked up way to look at it, but it made me more of like how I am now, right? Like I said, at 9, 10 years old, bro, I realized like, damn, you never want to meet your heroes. Nobody cares. You got to just go through life and do what you want to do.
Yeah,
Whether it be
sure.
through a job, through whatever. You just do what you want to do because if you don't, 50, 20, 10 years from now, you're going to fucking regret it.
Yep.
Yeah. Do what you do
And I've
never
seen
follow.
a lot of people live like that. So I was like, let me not be that way. And it was, so I try not to pay attention to a lot of that shit, bro. Like my cousins were always trying to scare me with like ghost shit. Like I wasn't really afraid of scary movies.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, okay,
Bro,
I got a gun.
it would scare the shit out of me in Mexico.
In what? In Mexico?
Yeah. But over there, it's creepy, bro. There's no street lights
Nah,
everywhere. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
bro.
And I'm talking about like the 90s Mexico. I'm not talking about
Oh.
nowadays where they might have a Starbucks in the city.
Mm.
I'm talking about where there was like one fucking
Dirt roads.
Yeah, exactly. Just literally one pavement for like 2 miles in the middle of town, and then everything else is just dirt road.
Abandoned houses, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
there's one house lit up.
They're made out of
Adobo and shit. It's all fucking clay.
yeah, and then the lamina on top and shit. What is it?
Bro,
called? Yeah,
sheet metal.
sheet metal. There you go.
Bro, I
Metal
remember
roofs and shit.
13, 14 going to Agua Prieta to go see my nana, and they still had dirt floors.
Yep.
They still
Yup.
had dirt floors.
That's crazy, bro. How it's. I
And,
mean, it's.
and they revered this one family, bro, that lived 2 houses, 3 houses down, and because they had tile.
Hell yeah. And they got a phone in their house.
They had tile flooring, bro. So they were like, "Míralas allá, todo fucking bougie and shit." I'm
Pinky
like,
out.
"Wow, bro."
It's bougie to have tile.
When you got dirt floors,
For your every neighbor you have.
yeah, you know what I mean? Like, bro, they were probably this close to getting robbed if like they got like a color TV.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
Damn.
Like,
Over there, you can't have nice shit in the hood.
Yeah,
No matter who
that's-
you know.
That's true.
That's just fucked. They come around and take your truck and shit if you got one. It's
That is
fucked.
fucked up, bro.
yeah, that
It's
happened.
fucked up that like people's mindset is like, if I don't got it and they got it, fuck them.
Right.
I'm gonna take it.
I could use it.
You know what I mean?
doggy
Like,
dog, baby.
why is I just don't understand why the mentality isn't like, damn, look at what they got. I wish I had that. I should probably work harder.
Yeah. No, or like, hey, how'd you do that?
Yeah, or just ask.
Never.
anything, bro.
Right.
Like, I guess I
So
I
many
get it.
better options than just like fuck them.
I think it's like both though. I think it's you gotta be able to look at. I'm all I can't even fucking realize. I don't remember what I was trying to say. It had something to do with like putting one foot, putting like somebody else's shoes on. I'm like, don't get athlete's foot. I just was trying to say like, yo, it's the same way because I've been in that position where I've dropped all vulnerability and was like, yo, how can I get ahead like you? And
Yeah.
people were like, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah, that's right.
You know what I mean? So then
And
that
then
made me feel
right,
like,
yeah.
all right, fuck these motherfuckers. I'm gonna do it my own way, or how I feel I should do it,
Right.
and not even try to get anybody else's fucking opinion. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
And also the two sides to that coin is like, yeah, that's what happens in the beginning. You're gonna get a lot of rejections. That's what happens
you're
in
gonna.
everything.
You're gonna.
You know what I mean? And like that one person who says yes might be it, but then that might
Fuck
not
shit
turn
up.
out so well either. So you can't get caught up in that fucking special moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro.
You gotta just keep asking.
In the
Gotta
car
keep fucking
business,
going.
we have a saying. I don't know why I always bring that shit up, bro. Like, I'm out of the car business. I've been out for like
Yeah,
6
you act
years.
like you're still in it.
But you know why? Because it's taught me a lot. You're going to hear 100 no's before you hear one yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And that shit kept me going, bro. Like,
You should say,
I knew
it should
it.
more so be you're going to hear 100 no's for every one yes. Because you're going to, even after that yes, you're still going to hear no's.
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
gonna hear
yeah.
a bunch of them again.
Yeah.
Until you're the one who has the option to say no.
Right.
Feel me?
Yep. And then you get to choose.
Yep.
Yeah. Fuck you guys. Experience counts.
Leader Love in the chat said, 15 years ago, my uncle didn't know. Wait, what? My uncle didn't have restrooms. You went up the mountain and found. Oh, didn't have restrooms. You went up the mountain and found a spot and showered in the river.
Yep. Dope.
Is that supposed to be El Chupacabra?
Is that what little chupacabra was?
What are
Did
you
he see
talking about?
Did he see an El Chupacabra?
I don't know.
I never really like figured out what that was.
Yeah, I was too young. Like I was, and then also like information wasn't flowing all over the place. Like
Right.
it is
See it?
nowadays.
I know what it looks like.
We had to wait
you
for
do.
the news
I've done
to tell us shit.
Yeah, I've done like my research, but even looking back, like, okay, like with Bigfoot, right? We do our homework and try to figure out how that's bullshit. Like I would do that when I was young. You know what I mean? Like I remember being 9, 10, like 11 years old, bro, and asking my nana, like, why do you believe in God?
Mm.
You know what I mean? So I was really
And
like
then she
analytical.
smacked the shit out.
Yeah. She didn't smack the shit out of me, but she just
She
really
smacked me with faith.
I mean, if I can put it in terms, like literally, bro, she made me really realize like people can really be out here with blind fucking faith,
Yup.
not even knowing what's on the other side. Really,
That's a dangerous mind, bro.
that is. It's powerful, and it's crazy to think like that person can do a lot of damage, right?
Yeah.
And then the person that they're following is like,
Exactly.
wow, like how can you be like how can you be that powerful? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I used to trip out because I'm like, she would always tell me, I'm like, who? You know, I used to ask her like, what is the Bible? Like, what the fuck is this shit? And she would tell me like, well, it's God's word. So I'm like, God wrote this? Like, this is like, like for real? And I'm 11 years old asking these questions, right? So I'm animated with it. I'm like, for real, he did this shit? And my nana was like, well, no, but he went to one of his people.
But he told somebody
and
what
told them a
right.
story and said, hey, this is what I want you to talk about.
Hey, yo,
type
remember
shit.
that shit? Because I'm
And then
gonna
you were
quiz you on
like-
it.
Hey, write it down.
You're like, well, why didn't he just write it himself then?
Dead ass. Dead ass. And
And
then
then
I
she
used
smacked
to,
the
I
shit
used
out
to
you.
ask those questions, bro.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, logic.
but she never lost her temperament, right? You would think somebody like even now people get questioned about two genders and they're sitting there flipping the fuck out because you're like, no, there's not two genders, and they're like, yes, you know what I mean? Like they get out of control when you challenge their beliefs. But my nana always was cool and was always like, pues así es.
Yeah.
You just believe. That's what's in the Bible. That's what we read.
And if you don't, you go to hell.
Dead ass. Dead ass.
Yeah.
Smiling. You don't want to go to hell, right? Hey, shut the fuck up. then.
She's like, believe.
Quit fucking questioning my shit then.
She's like, oh, you don't have to. You know, you're just going to die a fiery death and you're going to be in hell for fucking forever. You know,
I
don't
won't
give
be
a
able
fuck.
to see you in eternal life. I'll be upstairs.
I'm going to be up partying with Tupac and shit. You're going to be down there burning with all your
Yo,
weed.
Speaking of that Tupac shit, bro, that shit getting real fucking heated.
Oh.
That shit's turning out to be a real conspiracy.
So Diddy did it.
All right, I'm going to go off the fucking hinges with it. Keefe D was a CIA operative that worked with them to dismantle everything Tupac was going to go and create.
Do
There.
you really think he was
What?
creating anything though?
Bro, there was talks of him working with Outkast and Selena.
Mm-hmm.
That might not sound like a lot. It might not sound like a big deal because it's a feature, but money wise, they would have moved numbers, bro.
Well, of course.
Yeah, especially
And I mean, a lot of the times, bro, that's just
I
like
heard
how
it was 'cause-
just how like they do it now.
What I've been able to piece together is that Diddy did it because he was trying to put what's his face on.
No, yeah. I mean, if you want to look at the surface of it, Keefe D was Orlando Anderson's uncle.
Mm-hmm.
They beat the fuck out of Orlando Anderson. Tupac was in the wrong place at the wrong time. That gave Keefe D and the Bloods or the Crips, they give them that white flag. That answers that, right? With Diddy, from what I'm gonna say no because I've heard it from like Reggie Wright from from different interviews. P Diddy was afraid of Suge, terrified, and he had like Marine type security watching his back because he was afraid that Suge Knight was gonna kill him. Because at an award show, Suge slapped the shit out of Diddy and was like, "You ever come to fucking Cali, you're gonna get it, bro."
Hell yeah.
And that's explains that. Diddy put a hit out on Suge, and Tupac, you know what I mean, took the blunt force of all that. Unfortunately, that's what's explained. That's what's like if you put the pieces together, and if you're able to really maybe do some research. I don't want to say do research because it's kind of already there. Keefe D's talked about it in multiple interviews. You know what I mean? Like that's the story they're going with.
Vocal about it.
That's the story they're going with. Even 50 Cent tweeted like something about like, yo, Diddy, you might want to watch out. They're coming for you type shit.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Wow.
but me, bro, I never take a story for like that surface level.
Face
Never,
value
bro.
shit. Yeah.
Never. I'll respect it and I'll like, all right, I did my research. That makes sense. All right. But I'm always a under the level kind of
Pac's
guy.
mom was a Black Panther.
Pop's
right?
mom was Black Panther, bro. His what's his Thea.
And
his
one
aunt.
thing we know about the government of the Black Panthers is
They dismantled him, bro. They killed Fred Hampton, bro.
Yeah.
Walked in this boy's crib and shot him in his head, mafia style.
yeah, it's true.
And then
Facts.
it's
Look it
like,
up.
what was he really doing?
Yeah.
He was uniting, bro. He
for
was
for
uniting
the
people,
government
bro.
to go in there and do something crazy like that.
He
out of
had
nowhere,
power, bro.
Overnight.
He had a military. He had power.
Yeah.
That's what I mean, bro. Like if Pac wanted to say, "Fuck the government" and fuck,
Black
you're
Panthers
gonna
are
have,
back.
You're
Like,
gonna
that would be
have
crazy.
You're gonna have millions of people rising up.
Because they were like militant. They knew how to handle rifles, how
Fuck
to aim,
yes,
shoot, aim
bro.
for the head type shit. They
Fuck
fed the
yes.
community. That's how they started a WIC program type shit. Breakfast before school. That was their program that they started. The school, obviously, the government's a piece of shit, and they're like, no, we created that. We started with that shit.
Right.
But it was the Black Panther Party feeding all the kids before school. Because the government wouldn't.
And that's the truth.
No, for real.
That's already
facts.
out there.
No, that's
so it's like
facts. That's
I
facts.
don't see anything different when it comes to these artists. When it comes to, and I mean, y'all hate me for it, bro, but Cosby, when it comes to Jackson, Michael Jackson, you know what I mean? These accusations are wild, bro, and crazy. But yet, I've never seen anybody go after Elvis Presley, Steven Tyler.
What's that guy's name? Great Balls of Fire.
Great Balls of Fire. Who's that?
Balls of fire.
Mm-hmm. He's also one of those guys. He's one of those pervs who are rock stars. Beep, 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 piano times. And
Elton John.
no, he's the same time as Elvis Presley. He married his 13-year-old, I think, cousin too, or girlfriend or some shit.
Are you thinking of
I
Buddy
forgot his
Holly?
name.
There we go.
That's sicko.
But you see what I'm saying? But at the same time,
That's 3 legends, by the way. Those are 3 music legends.
yeah, facts.
Who are
Facts.
well known and documented into fucking little teenage girls, right? Like Bill Cosby and them. Like I get it, they're
not
being
even
accused and
just
all that
them,
shit, but
bro.
there's
No evidence.
no
bro.
public eye witnessing
all
this thing.
accusation.
Like Buddy Holly took that little girl everywhere. I think Elvis might have showed up to that girl's high school or something
Yep.
at one point.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like it's fucking crazy, and nobody gave a shit. Dog.
Nobody gave a shit.
Like, what
And at the
fuck?
same time, these people weren't, how you say, challenging anything.
No.
They were just going with the current. But
Yeah.
it's a trip to me,
Do
bro.
you think
yo,
that's what it comes down to?
What the
What?
fuck?
Not challenging.
Yeah, for a fucking fact.
Playing
For
the
a
field,
fucking
you
fact,
know what
bro.
I mean? Like playing by the rules.
For a fucking fact, bro. And
If you play by the rules,
one of the
it won't
biggest,
tell you-
one of the biggest, like, again, bro, another like bold. It's right there, Dave Chappelle, bro. What they did to my boy, and how
Mhm.
blatantly people were like, "No,
Who said it? Cat Williams.
Cat Williams."
He said if they want to tell the world that you're crazy, they're gonna tell him.
And
you're
by the
crazy.
time you get
you
home,
get home,
Your fans are gonna think you're crazy.
you're a fucking psychotic piece.
And
of
he
shit.
even talked about Martin Lawrence
Yeah.
having that breakdown
Yeah.
and all that shit, and how people were trying to kill him. But it's like, yo, if you really think about what Martin Lawrence,
He's a very smart dude, bro.
bro, he's thrown mad comedy shows, bro.
And some of his comedy shows, he spits game on the pyramids.
Eddie Griffin,
kinds of shit. Oh,
bro,
Eddie
all
Griffin's a
those people.
spitter, bro.
But again, at the same time, bro, they know when
What-
not to like
what not the
not to
threshold.
go not to go on a world tour.
Right.
They know never to fucking drop that type of knowledge and shit on a Netflix special.
Right.
Right?
Yep.
They play the game. So it's like I've always respected people that took that bullet, bro. And I'm like, damn, Dave was one of the guys.
Yo, Dave turned down a
Yup.
lot of money, bro. And that money was a lot of money back
Okay,
then.
but he not only did he turn down a lot of money, but you got to think this: he probably turned down a lot of power too.
Fuck
Exactly.
you know,
You know what I mean?
fuck yeah. Well,
Exactly.
money
If
is
he
power.
would have played by the rules,
Being blacklisted.
they were gonna let him
fuck
be
all the kids.
guy.
Everybody right
You
now
know?
would have hard R everywhere.
They would've
Guaranteed. Hard R everywhere.
been- Damn.
That would have been crazy. Because, I mean, look at his skits.
He was legit.
He was legit as fuck. He was saying the fucking truth about everything.
And then
He wasn't
everything got a little
sugarcoating
censored.
anything.
Everything
Left a
got
lot of
little
room for the young audience to be stupid as fuck with
Facts.
his content. And I'm pretty sure, like, the media companies love that shit.
Mhm.
That it's like, oh, this is easy to imitate and it's funny and it's culture. Like, it's like, why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't we take advantage of this shit?
literally.
Fucked up.
I just think if Dave was gonna do anything, I think they didn't let him. Fuck, I don't know even how to put it in words.
What? Dave?
Like I feel like they would have tried to kill him.
Like if he wasn't playing ball
Like if he got himself into position,
and then like switched it up.
yeah.
Right. So instead, he's just like, fuck this. I'm going to Africa.
I'm not even going through that.
Peace.
door.
He's like,
not
I'm
even
rich
going-
already.
I'm out, son.
I'm not
Isn't
even
that
going through
baked?
that door, bro.
Yeah, that's fair.
And that's how I feel like, again, going back to it, bro. Yeah.
Mm.
The government is as diabolical like that, bro. And they've done things like that in the past before.
I got a message from him.
They
I got a text message from him.
Oh, here.
I was kidding.
Here, fool.
No, yeah, I feel that, fool. Hey.
So yeah, that's wholeheartedly how I feel about that. They killed my boy Pac, CIA. He
Then they
was
got
getting too
Biggie.
much power. And they hit him.
So you think Dre was playing by the rules?
I think Dre was definitely a part of like some sacrificial shit.
Think he sacrificed
More so
easy?
of like like some Judas shit. Like how Judas betrayed Jesus for some money. Like that. Like they were like, all right, you'll be the new Dre, right? You go run Aftermath. We'll take care of all this shit. You ain't got to worry about nothing. Because he linked up with Jimmy Iovine quick, bro.
Yep.
And I mean, I could be digging in deep because there's not a lot of evidence to point towards any kind of mischievous shit with them. You know what I mean? It's just more speculative on that nature. But with the Tupac, Keefe D shit, bro, I feel the same way about SPM. SPM, bro, before he got locked up, was gonna make a movie with Edward James Olmos.
What?
Was gonna buy all of his masters back from Universal and like a whole number of different shit, bro. Dope House was gonna be the new Swisher House,
Yeah,
but
yeah. He was on a run, dog.
they had my boy. They hemmed him down, bro.
I mean, I've seen videos of him like rapping to kids in fucking schools and shit, at the malls and shit.
He was putting down shit,
I was
bro.
like, damn, he was everywhere. Like
He was
dude,
fucking everywhere, and he got a lot of respect from like a bunch of Houston rappers.
Yeah, he's allowing himself to be accessible.
He's a
at
real
any
dude.
time. That's
But
sick.
again, yeah, bro, they definitely pulled the trigger.
He's getting out on how long?
They gave him 45 years, and I think he did half of that.
Damn,
Yeah, he did half
that's
of that
fucking
shit.
wild as fuck.
Like already?
Yeah,
Oh, what the
he's
fuck?
gonna get out like in a year or 2 years.
Oh,
again, if he
shit.
was-
He got locked up in like 2000 something.
Hey, if he would have been at the courthouse with a 13-year-old, I would have been like, man, what a piece of shit. But he wasn't. I've never seen the tape. I could probably pull up a picture of Elvis though at the courthouse with the
Yeah,
13-year-old, and
facts,
Buddy Holly
facts.
and everybody.
Again,
else,
it's
you know?
accusations, bro. It's accusations.
And this is not an accusation. This is a fact. They have a marriage certificate. I'm sure they have a photograph of it.
It's
they have
right
kids, I think.
I
fucking
feel like
there.
all this though
Like-
is less the government and more just Hollywood and the industry.
People being
Facts, bro.
sickos.
One thing I've learned is that that's why I said that in the beginning too. I'm like, I don't want to keep saying the government because I don't want to lump it all in.
Yeah.
Because there are organizations that work within the government that do not follow any of the rules. There are black organizations, and I don't mean that in a racial way. There are black organizations, bro, that don't even you don't. Do you know who the Carlyle Group is?
Huh?
You guys know who the Carlyle
Who are
Group
they?
is? They're just another hedge fund, just like BlackRock.
Mm.
Never heard of them though.
Money
Right?
management.
But they own almost every artist in the industry.
What the
They
fuck?
just bought Katy Perry's catalog for like 200 some billion.
They're the ones that bought her.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
For 200 some billion
I think
dollars,
they
bro.
bought
Well,
Bieber's,
it's like
too.
they did a contract together.
It wasn't billion. It was million.
It was $1 million.
Yeah. It was 225 million.
Okay,
Still a lot of fucking money.
still a
though.
lot, but
Still a lot of money.
my point is,
Especially
is like
for Katy Perry, dog.
who are the fucking who
no,
are
that's
these
not
fucking
true,
people
bro. Katy
running this
Perry
shit?
had some fucking
Bro,
hits.
she's fucking.
Yeah, but I'm like,
But
th-
she's not
bro,
making
she
that
did a
type of
movie.
money quickly. You got to remember that too.
She
well,
did a
now
movie
especially
about
with
her
the streaming shit.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like
know?
for an artist, honestly, nah, that's a steal. Take that and just run.
Right, no, facts.
Fuck
Selling your
You
catalog.
can always make new music.
And
you
it's
still got your
it's like
name.
her first albums.
Like YouTube right
Well,
now.
it's
YouTube-
everything she's done up until this point, basically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was just her first like few albums.
But
or some shit
it
like
doesn't matter. At this point, she's Katy Perry. She's probably not going to do music. If she does anything, she's going to do the voice.
that. Yeah, that's
or
all
do
royalty
some
shit,
stupid
bro.
shit.
Yeah.
It's all shit that she's getting a paycheck from, but why not just take the money up front and just invest that shit? And they're the ones taking the risk that her catalog is going to produce $225 million plus to
Yeah.
pay them back.
Oh, I mean,
See
that's
what I
crazy,
mean?
bro?
Now, but here's the crazy thing. So Katy Perry doesn't have a ton of like control,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
The
basically.
label would.
Yeah,
So here's the thing, like when and I was talking to this like with Molly, so like All Star, hey now, cool.
Yeah.
So
Smash Mouth.
cool, Smash Mouth, Shrek, right?
Yes.
They never saw a dime from that
Damn.
Mm.
because guess what? They don't own the rights to the song. The label does.
Oh, right.
They got it placed.
Wow.
They got the money.
Yep,
Label
well,
owns that shit.
He's all-
They don't own that.
They're on the phone with them like, what do you mean my money? Where's my check? I got my check.
I mean, like, well, okay, I shouldn't say
You
they
didn't get no
see-
money?
I shouldn't say they didn't see like any money.
No, but
They're
real
not,
money.
they're not seeing money
Think
still
about
to this
Shrek
day.
and think like how much money that would have generated.
Even now,
that
yeah.
song.
Yeah.
They
Still being
didn't.
played,
They're not
bro.
seeing shit.
It's a banger.
So like that's the gamble that company's taking buying Katy Perry's thing is they're like, oh well, now what we'll do to make our money back is we're gonna place these songs everywhere. So every time I want you to think about this. Every time you hear a Katy Perry song in the future, remember Katy Perry's not getting a dime of that.
Right.
Think about that.
Yeah.
So when you see one of her songs in a movie next year as the trailer track,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah.
Think about that.
She's not getting paid for it. I
That's
mean,
crazy.
that's how I feel about
Sold
a
yourself
lot of
short.
shit, bro. Like that goes on with a lot of De La Soul songs, bro.
Yep.
Me, myself, and I. Like
Oh, yeah.
they don't get a lot of royalties like that, bro. They don't get a lot of royalties like that. Like they weren't plugged in
Label
like
owns the
that.
song, bro.
You know what I mean? And then if they weren't hip to it, they never had the chance to buy their shit back. Nothing. You know what I mean? They never even were explained like, yo, you can eventually buy your
this shit
masters back and
or like
shit.
Michael and Prince.
Yeah, eventually you could buy your masters back if that was something that you were wanting to do.
Michael
Yeah.
owned the Beatles shit, didn't he? At one point, he bought out all the Beatles fucking songs.
Yes.
Did him dirty.
Ridiculously dirty.
Did him dirty. But it was a power move.
Yeah, how much money?
You can
Like,
still make music. He's like,
power, right? Yeah, you guys could still make more Beatles songs.
so now can you imagine like, oh, bro,
That's crazy.
you know what I mean?
What a
That holds a lot of power, bro. That holds a lot of
Yes,
power.
it
And if you
does.
kind of, again, flip that and be like, well, how far would people go to keep that power? Oh, they would hit some motherfucker with some, they would probably hit him with the HIV needle.
yeah, for real. Protect Dave Chappelle at all costs.
For real.
That's what I take from all this whole thing.
I mean, nowadays, I don't think they're,
Cause he came back, bro, and you could tell that he wants to he wants to be able to defend himself.
right.
Because he was a scared motherfucker, but once that shit happened and he came back, he's like, nope, I'm gonna bulk up. Because even if security can't take him out, I gotta try to do something. I feel like that was his mentality at that point. It's like, no,
Yeah.
people want to hurt me. They'd harm me. They go full lengths to harm me.
Motherfuckers have talked about that shit.
I can't
too.
be some lanky fucking
right.
little dude.
Can't
you know what I mean?
rely on my security.
Yeah, I can't just always rely on my security. They get paid to do this.
That's a trip.
It's
bro.
wild.
So, in a hole, yeah, I do believe it was like some CIA op to take out Tupac mainly, Biggie was a great artist. Biggie was a great artist. I have nothing against him. I'm not trying to like not lump him into any kind of conspiracy. He did get murdered by the police for sure. For sure.
Who, Biggie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. But it was in honor of Suge. Because Suge had a lot of cops on payroll.
Yo,
Tupac talks about that a lot. He talks about badge in the left, blue rag in the right. Like he talks a lot about like comparisons between a police badge and a bandana.
And the gang, yeah.
Yeah, being
so
the same thing.
That's one of the things I always heard. Like the LAPD was just a big gang.
And he was one of the first people to like put that.
Yeah.
And I feel like the same situation happened, bro. They just had to find the right way to do it and make it seem like it was just some little gangster, some little gang situation.
Yep.
Wrong place at the wrong time.
Right.
If you tell me.
Right.
That's fucking nuts, bro. And now they're still doing it.
That's a trip, bro.
Spreading misinformation, dog.
That's a trip.
That's crazy. You think Diddy's really gonna go away though?
Well, legally, I don't think he is because there's no money. There's no trace. It's all speculative right now. It's all speculative because
It's like hearsay type shit.
Keefe D said it. Now they have to
Prove it.
Yeah, now they have to make it stick somehow.
Right.
And usually it's because like, oh well,
Bank statement.
here's money transferring from
Yeah.
Diddy to you.
Or to
All right.
so and so is so and so's married to so and so.
Right.
That's how we're gonna. Yeah.
And that's a trip how like that's enough for them to be like, oh, there you go, motive.
He's telling the truth. 100%.
That's $1 million.
This is the guy. This is the animal that killed Tupac.
So the fucking the conspiracy is that it was some guy named Zip and Keefe D that were like that got hit up by Diddy, and he was like, yo, you know, I need this to happen, and that he gave all the money to Zip, and that he took off, and that Keefe D was robbed.
No shit.
Yeah, that's how Keefe D explains it. He was like, that motherfucker Zip took all the money and shit. He took all the money and shit, so he was like, oh, I don't even know how that fucking happened. It's the Phoenix PD, dog.
Something, huh? Something's going on outside.
Hope you guys like the view, too.
We got
Very
beautiful
nice.
downtown Phoenix in the background. This is not a
Yerp.
television. Your eyes are misguiding you.
He's like, it's not a
It's
television.
real.
It's
Look.
real.
Look,
He
see,
said
real.
it's
Not a TV.
real.
Not a TV. The TV we got over there. We changed the
I really
scenery
like
up a
this
little bit.
little setup, though. It's nice.
Chill. But
Joe.
man, yeah, that's crazy, bro. I don't know. I'm still waiting for it to fucking stick, and I can't wait for Diddy to actually make a public statement about that shit. That'd be tight.
Yeah, so he hasn't said shit.
Yeah, he hasn't said anything.
Um,
Which I guess I wouldn't either, right?
yeah, I mean,
if I had lawyers and I had money.
Well,
like that.
yeah.
but saying nothing says a lot. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. Saying nothing about it says a lot.
If I was Diddy, I'd listen to my lawyer.
He got
50 Cent.
He got offended when Charlemagne asked him about it in like 2015, 16.
No shit.
Charlemagne had him on Breakfast Club, and he was like, "So what do you?" He was like, "You know how Charlemagne is too." He was like, "So what do you say about the rumors of everything going on with this Keefe D guy?" And he was like, "Look, brother, I'm a little appalled that you even asked me that shit." He's like, "For real though, I'm gonna give you a straight answer." He's like, "We don't even attend to that type of shit. We don't even fucking mess with that type of energy."
Accusations of murder are crazy.
Yeah, he fucking just completely didn't even answer it, and he was just like, "Oh, we don't even talk about that kind
That's
of shit."
disgusting.
Anyways, what'd you have for breakfast?
Bro.
So I'm like, damn, bro, but that type of answers it. That's a salesman answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I
saying he has something to hide,
Oh, facts.
and fears
Oh,
something,
Facts.
obviously.
And whether it's about Biggie or him,
Yeah.
because like, there's a lot of people talking. Because there was interviews too of like P Diddy, bro, that I never saw until I looked them up. And it's of him and Biggie. But Biggie was heavily talking about how he was paranoid, that he didn't want to go anywhere because he was like, yo, those guys are coming for
They
us,
gonna
bro.
kill me. Yup.
Dead ass. And
Didn't
Diddy was like, no, we got to be there.
He's like, we're straight.
Basically.
You're fat. You're good.
Basically, bro.
You could take a bullet.
And a lot of interviews, bro, around the same time, or not even the same time, I should say, before he died, like 4 months, 5 months before he died, there's interviews of Biggie talking about that shit. Paranoia, like
That
a
he's paranoid
motherfucker.
as fuck, yeah.
After that, after he died, there was interviews of Diddy saying, nah,
He was straight.
yeah, he never expressed any kind of doubt.
What should I say? My boy's pussy or something?
Basically, bro. He's like, I don't know if you guys know, man, but Big is from the streets.
Yeah.
Big was from the streets.
So if he was gonna die, it was gonna happen anytime.
God.
I'm not going to benefit from it at all.
But I mean, someone's gotta get paid.
But wouldn't it be cool if I made a song with Sting?
I mean, let's put it this way: if I get paid, his daughters might get paid.
I like how you put the might in there.
I'm just saying, dog. I'm just saying. I need to see them royalty checks.
I can imagine like Puffy going up to Diddy and he's like, yo, peep this. You die, we're rich forever.
I kill you, okay? But now you're well known. And
You're
Biggie's like,
fucking
I'm already well
famous.
known. He's like, well, you're well more known.
He's like, you want to be known in India? Huh?
Nah, he gave him the infamous line.
Oh, he's like, you'll be
You'll be
revered.
infamous.
Damn, bro. Such
What-
a fucking crazy
Even
shit.
sometimes, bro, my mind will go to like some trippy shit where I'm like, damn, did Diddy get approached by like some devilish being and was like, you want all the success.
Nah.
You want all this for yourself. Like on some trippy shit, he's drunk one night, faded, and this fucking shadow
Because
comes.
he interned in one of the record labels, and that's how he got his foot in the door.
Yeah.
by
You know
being
what?
An intern.
Oh, damn, I forgot even to mention this. So because of that, everything that's going on, I did a little bit more research on Diddy and like how he started. Did you know that he put on Usher?
Yeah.
At
No shit.
14 years
Oh,
old,
yeah,
he
when
had
he was
Usher
younger?
singing songs,
No shit.
Yup.
smoking weed,
Same way.
drinking with him,
Same way Usher did
Bieber.
Bieber.
Wow.
But at the same time, Diddy was there doing the same thing with Bieber.
Mm-hmm.
Diddy had Bieber at his crib, bro. And he was like, you know,
Yo, let me see some
we
push-ups.
chilling, we chilling. I'm
Like,
like,
yo, let me put my dick in your ass.
wow.
What? I'm sorry.
Wow. Wait, dick in your ass. No, that's ass. There you go. I did one extra
There you
beat.
go.
Sorry, guys.
You can
Correction.
say ass.
Correction.
Huh?
Can't you say dick and ass? Can't
After
you
the
say?
fact?
Can't you say?
No, we're getting fined.
I don't know.
I bet.
Who's finding us?
P.
Somebody.
Diddy.
Yo, that'd be fucking nuts.
Knowing everything you know right now.
Right now.
R. Kelly's like, come on, label.
Oh, hell yeah. All right. What's the signing bonus, though?
Yeah. What's the bonus?
$1 million.
Yup.
I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm R. Kelly record label all day, baby.
He's like, all right, we doing a remix to Ignition.
Gonna piss on you.
He's like, you know that Dave Chappelle song? We're bringing it to life.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
We should.
Nah.
It's a banger.
Nah.
I'm
It is a
gonna
banger, though.
piss in your food.
Great. Now we're fucking gonna get pulled.
We've been bleeped.
So-
You two
so-
been on our ass
Hey,
about
so
copyright
fucking
infringement.
Dave Chappelle's gonna get us.
Fuck that. Dave Chappelle's
Damn. Imagine after everything you know, we get pulled because Dave Chappelle.
our shit just gets taken. The
He's
whole
all-
channel
he's
gets
all
I
mad
feel
and
like I
shit.
was in Don't Be a Menace. I'd be like, the man.
He's good. You seen that part? Hey, that's some trippy ass shit, bro.
Oh my god.
That's how they be doing it. Back to conspiracies.
Well, Dave Chappelle, sprinkle a little crack in it. That was one of his things, right? Like the cops,
Yep.
they broke into my house, and it's a black person's house. They come
Yeah.
in, and he's like, this motherfucker broke into the house and put pictures of his family everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what do you want us to do? I don't know. Sprinkle a little crack on him. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, my
I'm like,
God.
oh shit, that's technically what it is. I mean, that obviously it's not really exactly what they do, but that's literally what they do. They go in your house, claim that it was an accident, and they claim there was an accident because they shot the wrong innocent person. They got the wrong house. It was a neighbor's house or some shit.
I have something to say.
Tell him, fool. Tell him.
I was a victim of the crack sprinkle.
I was a victim of hate crime.
Crack sprinkle.
I was a victim of the crack sprinkle.
Sprinkle me, man.
Yeah.
Oh, now we're definitely getting cut.
Why?
Sprinkle me, man.
Good
What's
job.
that?
E40.
Oh. Nah.
That motherfucker's won his money.
Oh yeah, he
He
independent.
gonna want his money.
What happened at 40? I feel like he was
Uh,
making a
He's
resurgence.
got a malt liquor.
Yeah, he does a lot of like entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
But I mean, he was on
I just haven't heard a track from him in a while.
he was on
Oh, he
Schoolboy's
does-
last album,
He does. He does. He
Like
does
6
drops.
years ago.
which was Crash Talk. Was that 6 years ago?
Let's see. How long ago you think it was? Bet it's longer.
He's like Burner, bro.
6 years.
You know, Burner drops like 3 albums a year. Like
Let's talk.
you wouldn't hear about it on mainstream unless you are a fan of his and you follow.
Right.
him.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know what I mean? Because he even
4
he'll say
years.
he's
4.5.
Yeah. Yeah, he's on that song. He's on I think Dope Dealer.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
put a in the pot, let it in mint. You know, throw a little baking soda. Let it sell like aftershave. White. You know what I mean?
White.
Yo, he taught a lot of people how to get on game.
Yeah, he did.
All I'm saying is that man's a genius, bro. He continues to be the one.
I know it trips me out how like people are like, why is everybody dry snitching in their songs? And I'm like, people been doing that shit.
Yeah, for real. This man told you how to just take over your neighborhood with the dope scene, and nobody said shit.
That's a trip. You know what's even trippier?
Yeah, but there's a difference between doing that and then being like, I killed this motherfucker. Like,
yeah.
and then dropping his name.
I rape bitches.
I killed Jimmy Longfoot.
Well, I mean, when you're like, I took a pill, she took a pill, and then we fucked. Like, well,
You're a rapist.
some would say.
You know?
I'm just saying. No
I mean,
consent.
yeah, I remember when Ross did that line and everybody was like, huh?
Mhm.
That you ain't even know it. He's like, I slipped something in the drink, she ain't even know it. And I'm like, what?
Yeah, no.
What? You're raping? What? Are you fucking serious?
That's what I mean. Some people, there's 2 coins to this story, but one coin's definitely right. The other side's on some other shit.
Fuck. Bro,
People are crazy.
that is horrible.
Yeah. Wow.
He should have been
Yeah.
like, I slipped her
I slipped
A
the credit
sub
$750.
sandwich.
She ain't even know it. No.
Damn.
Positive shit.
Yeah,
I
that's-
paid all her rent for 12 months. She ain't even know it.
That's not cool though.
Yeah. That's
not
really
cool.
cool.
It's not
actually.
cool to be progressive.
I stepped up and took a son to school. She ain't even know it.
Oh,
Damn.
wow.
That's
That's-
kidnapping. I'm like, now you're a kidnapper. Great.
That's fair.
If she didn't know it, I think my boy has a legal
shit.
point here. His stance is
You're either you're gonna either be classified as a kidnapper or a pedophile. One of those.
Jesus Christ. All right, yeah. All right.
Well, now you kidnapped that motherfucker.
Thanks.
That was all of it.
Thanks, bro.
Pretty good.
Thanks. We got Juan Laredo in the chat. What's up, my guy?
What up, brother?
What up? What up?
Like Cardi B drugging guys to rob them. Yeah, I remember she did it.
Yeah, and they made a whole movie about it.
Huh?
Hustling. Hustlers.
Yeah. Hustlers with Jennifer Lopez.
Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah.
That's what a fucking Cardi B documentary. is that
Pretty
is that what
much.
that
It's
is?
a one-night documentary. Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
What in the fuck, bro?
That's what we glorify here.
Well, I mean,
Dances and strips.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's America, man. You know what I mean? Like, we're after bigger, better,
The thrills, baby.
and that's everything.
Well, hopefully, you know, it's not everything.
Hopefully, you learn from this podcast. That's really what I would say. Like, if we die tomorrow, like, take that from us.
Just know that if you do the same, you're next. There you go. Is that what you're trying to say? Don't speak up.
No, I'm saying, like, just do your thing.
Oh, yeah.
Do your thing.
Do what you do. and
Just
never
like we're
follow.
doing. Just like we're doing. We're doing our thing.
That's right.
I mean, are we doing this for money?
no.
No.
I love the negative comments, though.
I
think that's
do.
what I do like about this. It's weird as fuck. Most people are like, their fear is in that. But I like the negative comments. It's weird. Like, it lets me know that, yo, you're onto something.
Like washed AZ rappers doing podcasts.
Yeah,
now.
some weird shit. You know what I mean? It's like, bro, we're nobody.
Yeah.
You know I'm nobody.
Yeah.
You wasted 10 seconds of your
Yeah.
stupid life. For what?
Well, you're somebody to that person.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you're
See?
saying that I'm nobody. I know that I'm nobody, but I'm somebody to you. That's so
right,
funny.
right. I know how much energy it takes to be
Dude,
mad,
I know how much.
Yeah.
be upset. You
I
know
know,
what I mean?
and then comment on something.
And then to direct that to a person, you're just like,
that you don't even know.
what's up with you,
You
bro?
saw on a screen.
See, I'd take it farther than that even, because you are right. But I'm gonna take it even farther because when they hit that comment button, that it didn't end right there.
No.
They kept thinking
That
about
rage
that.
was
Now
like-
they're waiting on you to respond.
Yeah, because they wanna say what
They're
should have
thinking
said.
about it.
Yeah.
They're gonna go to bed pissed off if you didn't reply to that comment
Yep.
tonight.
And
too.
we never do.
I wonder if that's how. Yeah, bro. I remember I posted a reel of me drinking Celsius. Like,
Yeah, I remember
Oh
that.
my
one?
god,
bro, and
That one was funny.
and
Yeah,
it got like
those comments were great.
128,000 views. That's not a lot, but there was so many comments that were like, "Oh, diabetes coming in, like
Fat
enters the chat. Like, how about being healthy instead of drinking?" And then even people got worse, bro, and then started to just like
This
generalize me.
Yeah, like-
See, this is what's wrong with salesmen.
with Mexicans.
Like, this is what's wrong with salesmen. Try being a salesman that can actually like drink water all day. And I'm like, what is wrong with these people, bro?
That's
Like,
what I mean, bruh. That's what I'm saying.
What?
Some
It's
people's
crazy,
biggest
bro.
fear is like the best entertainment.
Because I've felt that hate from like people really close to me. So I think that's why I'm like,
Yeah.
if it's farther from me, if it's somebody I don't even know, it's amusing at that point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's like, whoa, I bug you that much, man?
Bro, like
I'm like, that's sick.
Yeah, right? Yeah, like,
yeah, exactly.
damn, man.
Like, wow, that's
Sorry, bro. Why does your life suck so much, man?
yeah, exactly, dog. I'm like, damn, man. What's you okay? You want beer? You good?
Something, right? Like, you need a hug.
Yeah, exactly.
You need a hug.
Hey, yo, your girl's cheating, fool, but like she can still hug you, dog. Like, you know? Serio.
Damn.
Serio.
And then those fools are the ones that like shoot up schools and shit.
True.
Or smoke crack and end up.
Or
Yeah.
become a cop and then sprinkle the crack.
Wow, that's true. There's a lot
That's
of
like the
those.
ultimate hater. You know what I mean?
Right.
Mhm.
That dickhead cop.
You know?
I feel that.
I feel like, because I've always compared like these cops, bro, when I've seen videos of them and they're trying to like restrain the fucking, like whoever they're fucking with. And I'm talking about like videos of like George Floyd, like all these big videos that I've seen. To me, it sounds like a very aggressive parent trying to parent their kid.
Yeah.
Like they're not listening, so brute force is immediately applied, and then you're just fucking screaming at the top of your lungs.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And it's like they're choking the shit out of you, and they're like, "I said restrain." And it's like, what the fuck?
They all grew up on The Simpsons.
That's not fair. That's not fair.
Oh, you can't blame.
I grew up on The Simpsons, and I'm not out here beating the shit out of
You
anybody.
can't. You can't expect Chief Wiggum to teach you values of life. Fuck, I'm low.
Bro, I can't even fucking explain like
Do you think
how
that,
racist that is.
Do you think that's worse or the Quickie Mart guy?
Apu?
Yeah.
I think it's worse that you forgot his name was Apu.
Yeah, you're like, a quickie mark guy.
The brown guy at the store.
I think a lot of them had that, like, they were, you know what's even trippier is that I think the same person voiced both of them.
Could have possibly, yeah.
That white dude, that white Jewish guy.
Damn. So you're saying Israel deserves it?
I'm not gonna even touch on that. I'm not even gonna touch that Israel topic, bro.
That's crazy,
'cause
son.
I have homies out there,
True.
and then I got
Got one,
homies.
like 6 inches from you.
Yeah, and then I got homies that are in the military.
Oh.
That are talking about flying out there and shit.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, oh man, bro.
Here we go again.
You know what I mean?
The U.S. has a lot of
Let me guess. They
firepower
got a
out there.
bunch of oil over there.
They need some freedom over there. I don't even know, bro. It's a trip. I hope they make it back good, man. I hope y'all stay safe, bro. All the
Facts.
homies out there. If
Yeah.
you're getting deployed out, stay safe, bro.
Big facts.
But that, okay, and then to kind of just go back to what we were talking about. That, bro, and then looking back at Chef, that is super racist too, bro.
Oh, you know why he got fired, though, right?
Yeah.
He was a Scientologist.
Isley,
And then
Isaac Hayes.
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
they made
bro.
that Scientology episode, and he was like, I'm going to quit. And they were like, fuck you. Pull your card. Get the fuck out. Like, we made fun of Saddam Hussein and the
Yeah.
devil. How the fuck can you get so fit?
Yeah.
But
Right,
it's also because they were, in his eyes, they were breaking rules within the religion itself, because only people with a certain amount of expenses inside of that religion are allowed to know about certain things. So, like, if you haven't spent $100,000 within them,
Yeah.
you exactly.
Yeah,
You
you're
need-
not.
There's
supposed to
levels.
know that.
A level 1, a level 2, a level 3, a
Right,
level 4, a level
right,
5.
right.
And
Like
your
Tom
levels,
Cruise is like a level 3,000 or
yeah,
something crazy.
because
Right.
of how much money he's able to deposit into their hands.
Yeah,
Damn.
it's
That's
all
what makes
it's all
your level.
monetary.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's a church too. Yeah.
And but also based on that is how much knowledge you have of said religion. So Isaac Hayes didn't know about some of the shit that they were talking about, and he was like, "What the fuck? Like, you're gonna get me in trouble. Like, you guys can't fucking air that
So the
shit."
highest level of Scientology is an OT8.
Fucking
Right.
weirdos.
He's actually only an OT7.
Who?
Well, I'm sure
Tom
OT8
Cruise.
is like
So
billionaire status.
who's an OT? Yeah, let's see. Now I want to know.
You know who's
Who-
who's a Scientologist too? The chick from King of Queens.
No
What?
way.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
Yup.
is she really?
She renounced him though, didn't she? She like what? She like left.
Well, I think there was like a big thing because but I remember seeing her, Leah Remini or some shit like that. Her name is. But I remember seeing her on the Joe Rogan podcast, bro. And I think it was along the same lines of like, I think she got kicked out because she was just like, Scientologists don't go flexing that they're Scientologists.
Right.
You know what I mean? And she was like, look at me.
I'm a Scientologist.
Yeah.
I know the truth.
And they were like, nah, we're not even cool enough to be a part of us.
Damn.
So there's 1,100 OT8s above Tom
Wow.
Cruise.
Damn.
Only 1,000 people in this world hold what kind of power? What the fuck does that even mean?
Exactly.
Good question.
What does that even mean to be an
What do they know?
OT8?
What do they know?
They
that-
know about the aliens.
That 87654 321. Don't.
Right.
I have no clue about, and we'll never find out because they'll never.
I mean,
Tom
is it,
Cruise.
Is it that or
can't
is
get
it
there.
Like Johnny Mata on Facebook say, "Hey boys, what's up? How you doing, bro?"
Hey,
what up,
what
Johnny? Thank you for tuning in, my guy. Especially on Facebook.
What was I talking about?
Bru-
1,000 people having that power.
Yeah. Okay, so like,
Scientology.
no. Masons,
There you
Freemasons,
go.
they have the same kind of tier.
Oh,
thing.
no shit.
Grandmaster, like lodge headmaster. Like there's all kinds of different things. There's
right.
different ranks, I should say.
You know who
So
introduced me to that kind of shit?
what?
The Simpsons.
Fuck.
Buffalo?
No.
I mean, what is it?
What's their name? It's like a weird ass name, bro. And
Right. And they make the rules.
Stone Cutters.
Yeah.
Stone Cutters
Make the
Guild.
rules. They have
Yeah.
their chants.
And what's crazy is the level of your status as a normal person justifies your level
Your rank.
in
Yeah.
the Illuminati
Are you
or
a
in
businessman?
this thing, right?
right.
You know what I mean? Your money, you're making 150,000 plus. You're nothing less than a headmaster
You're here. Yeah.
because they put you in that position.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's how it works with them. Go ahead.
I just learned some crazy shit. So, OT8 being the highest level, you're supposed to perpetually start over and go back up forever. So
What the
once you
fuck?
reach 8, you're supposed to go back down to 1 and work your way back up to 8 and do that over and over forever. That's how this religion works.
But what does that mean, though?
So now I got to look
Do
up
what?
how many times Tom Cruise
Right.
has gone
so,
through.
So Tom Cruise is like, he could be prestige like 100.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so it goes to prestige.
You know what I
But see,
mean?
what
It's
does that
prestige.
mean? What do how much baby blood do you got to drink?
Yeah. So, and by prestige, for all the gamers out there that don't, for all the non-gamers out there that don't know, prestige is actually when you hit the like he said, the top rank, and then for whatever fucking reason, the developer said, well, now we got to start all over from the zero, and then you got to get all your weapons up all the way again. And then once you do that, like he said, prestige 2, prestige 3, same shit over and over again for fucking ever.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. And all that does is scare other players.
But that's yeah, it does, right? Oh, he's prestige 3?
right.
Wow.
When
Damn.
you see
But see, but
Scientologists.
what though? What do you have to
Oh,
do?
you're
Is it
OT
money?
8?
Is it
How many?
money?
How many times OT 8?
I wonder if it's
Wow.
money
Yeah, it's obviously money.
that you donate.
What you spend with them? I mean, I'm sure they got, I love whatever thing I worship. Sure. I went to Scientology and all I got was this crappy shirt. You know what I mean? I'm sure they got merch, bro. Every company's got merch.
Man,
Water bottles, a swag bag when you join or some shit.
Because I mean, you think about like entry level, right? You think about a regular corporate job.
Right.
You're an employee, you get the bare minimum. Then you go to fucking, CFO, CEO,
Finally get a desk.
executive,
mean?
all that other shit, right? And
Finally
your
get a little
perks, your
plaque.
perks grow,
You get some staples now.
right? You get your own desk, your nameplate. You get to park where you want to park, right? So it's like, what would that mean through a religion?
Well, obviously Scientology's got it all figured out.
Like even police, bro, at certain like Walmarts, the first parking lot right next to the handicap, all reserved for our law enforcement.
Right.
And it's like, like, you know what I mean? We're like a ranked type of society. You know what I mean? We respect people that have
Authority.
memorabilia or authority or whatever, right? Like we suck their cocks. So it's like that's what trips me out. That's a known or like organization, religion, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Fuck you, Tom Cruise.
Religion. We can call it religion. They believe something.
Okay, so then what the fuck? So then how do you hold power? Like, what do those 1,100 people do?
Good question.
I don't know.
Or is it like that? Or
I know
is
that
it like
they have this machine that reads like your aura or your energy or some other bullshit.
It's the I know what you're talking
It
about.
reads like your spiritual
auditing.
some bullshit, yeah.
okay? So Tom Cruise
crazy
is
bullshit.
right below the
No.
last rank.
So he's actually since reached 8 again.
Okay, so he's one of those 1,100. So how come we don't know who the other 1,100 are? Like who are, you know what I mean?
Or like
Are
public
they
information.
other celebrities too?
Oh.
I don't know.
Bro, that shit's wild. I didn't even know that there was that many levels to it, and then also that it just starts. It's just a cycle.
So you have to
Tom Cruise, dog.
you have to like announce that Hubbard, the guy who made Scientology, is God. You have to spend $360,000 to make it to this level.
Telling you, bro, you gotta spend money for them. Money. It ain't a couple hundred.
It's a fucking membership.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Basically. I mean, it's sold in a different manner, but yeah, it's a fucking membership. It's a country club.
Yeah, basically, right? That's what I was like. It's just a fucking club.
Yeah.
It's a religion that you pay to be a part of.
And then other people are going to the top, and so you're the choice.
And the way that you get it is so you don't get awarded it with that. So they award everybody in OT8 their OT8 status on the Scientology cruise ship named Free Winds.
Wow. Okay. So
what do you think's happening out there?
it's in international waters.
That's what I'm saying, baby.
Whoa.
So
There's some sacrificing going on.
so there's
for
1,000
huh?
people that know more than all the other people that follow the exact same religion. And on this boat, those 1,000 people know so much more.
Supposedly there's a new draft that because Hubbard died back in like '88.
Uh-huh.
So apparently there's a new draft though, supposedly that the church might be running with now that goes up to 15.
Fuck, bro, that's wild.
But
Well, I mean,
information about it is sketchy currently.
yeah, of course it would be, right? I mean, those guys got mad at that some producers of a show were able to learn all these secret things that even their followers below this certain level didn't know. The people who followed this exact religion didn't know
Right.
any of it. That's crazy, bro. It's fucking wild. And that being in a time of like information, in the time of fucking internet and Wi-Fi everywhere.
Ooh, I found a transcript of the operating level
The what?
of operating level 8.
Let me see. What I mean? Oh,
OT8.
so it's like a contract for when you reach this level?
Yeah,
It's like a guideline maybe?
I haven't read it yet.
Wow, that's
Let's see.
fucking
Shit, I ain't ready yet,
It
dog.
says it's confidential though.
no shit.
Series 1 of 3.
There's
By
three
the
of
time you read this, I will no longer be occupying the body and identity that you have known as Ron.
Do it again.
That's how it starts.
those? L. Ron Hubbard.
Little Ron Hubbard.
Ron Hubbard.
Yeah, that was the guy's name who started
Ron
Scientology.
Hubbard. That sounds familiar.
I think you might have heard that in one of
One of the Scientology books I gave you.
No,
Are you
forget
sure?
what I was gonna say.
He's like, "Are you sure?" Because I gave you that was a sick Scientology book I gave you, bro.
If you had read it, you would know about the
You didn't read it, bro?
OT8s and shit.
He's like, what about OT Genesis?
What about Mexican OT?
Smoke
Apparently,
Nation
yeah.
Worldwide. What's up, my boy? We
What
got
up,
Smoke
my
Nation
guy?
in the
What up,
chat.
what up,
Mad
what
love,
up?
respect. Appreciate you, my guy.
Apparently, at level OT8, you drop off the road to truth and disconnect from reality.
Huh.
So like, we just take you out back and beat you up.
We got a tent out back. Put this blindfold on.
Hey, hope all is well with you too, bro. Appreciate you, man. We're just
Yeah,
talking about
thanks for stopping by.
Scientology and how it's bullshit. You know what I mean? Just a bunch of Huey.
Hey.
Respect Tom Cruise.
Don't you fucking talk about Scientology like that. I'll quit this show you say that. Motherfucker.
I'm all.
Get the fuck out.
Big salted balls.
Bro, that was my song.
You don't even like South Park.
No, he knows the song. No, it's very apparent that he loves the
Bro,
song.
I used to love Chef's songs. Come here, children.
Oh my.
I used to love when he was like, Chef, what's the clitoris? He was like,
Oh, I don't think I should be talking.
I don't know about you talking about that one. He was like, well, children, I'll tell you something. He was like, the
And then he like makes
is when a man and a woman, okay, they love each other and they make sweet sexual love. He was like- I used to like when he would talk with his hands and
God.
shit. He'd be all like, Chef is by. I hated South Park, bro, growing up, but Chef was the funniest fucking dude.
It's so
ever.
sad that they had to get rid of him, man. It's so sad he had a weak heart.
Yeah, I mean,
Toughen
again,
up.
Again, I feel like it was the card that they pulled on him, right?
Yeah. You gotta quit now.
Yeah, they're like,
Stupid.
hey, bro, yeah, you fucked us up. You got the spot hot, bro. Now we gotta get you the fuck out of here.
They were like OT6, OT0.
They're just like, rip his name off the fucking board and shit.
It's off. His is the only one that's Velcro. Everybody else is printed on.
I know. It's under new recruit. It's all just like, never mind.
I kind of wish that
Damn, bro, that sucks.
I wish that I had the resources to just and the
Do it.
time to go
Yeah.
infiltrate it
Yeah.
and see what it's about. You know what I mean?
I would love to know what
Like, can you just walk up in there and be like,
Nah.
I have this much money.
Gotta work your way up, baby.
I want to be level 8.
Nah, I think you gotta work your way up.
Nah, yeah.
Like, what if you
I
just
don't
walked
think you
in
can
there
buy
with
into it.
however
I don't
much
know.
it is?
I think they
Wasn't that the whole point? You're supposed to buy into it.
I feel like
Well,
you gotta
but-
know your
Yeah, I
value.
feel like you still have to be somebody, right?
Yeah.
Like they
No,
want
normal
influence,
people
right?
get in there. There's normie people.
What are you doing? You think there's normal people in there?
There's normal people inside.
That hold no power. They work
Yes.
at like
There's
some
a
regular
documentary
job.
about it.
I never seen it. I don't know anything.
It's no
about
different than every other church, right? Oh, I'm fucking poor, but I'm going to church on Sunday, and I better give tithe.
I'm gonna give him my 10%.
You know what I mean? Yeah, like it's
10%.
no
It.
different.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I
It's
see what
no
you're saying.
different.
Except in those other religions, everybody's tier 1.
Nah,
No,
that's
no,
bullshit.
Nah, there's
They don't tell you who's
Yeah.
Well,
tier
there's
what.
there's definitely not
yeah.
8 tiers.
Shit, if
in that
anything,
shit.
Scientology's being more clear about it.
That is true. That
pretty
is
low
Low
true.
key, bro.
You know. All right. What would you expect the Book of Satan? What would you expect that, like the Satan Bible, the Satanism Bible? What is that? What am I saying it wrong?
The Church of Satan. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
The Satanic.
The Satanic Bible.
Bible.
What would you think is in there?
Just a lot of other fucking stories about some random dude.
Nope.
Nope.
And what is
Not
it?
even close.
It's literally like a self-help book, bro.
Yep.
It tells
So
you
what do
to
they-
be
it's
nice.
about how to be a good human being.
Exactly.
Why did
it
they
tells
ha-
you
why
don't
did
worry
they
about
choose the
shit
name?
else. Well,
Nah, bro. See,
Satan's-
people got shit fucked
yeah,
up.
bro. Satan just, you know what I
He
mean?
was God's favorite son.
It's a
isn't even a
negative
fucked up
connotation.
guy.
It has a negative connotation if you
No.
follow it biblically.
Uh-huh.
But the devil was an angel prior to becoming the
yeah,
devil.
yeah, yeah.
He was God's favorite angel. He did everything. He was his right hand.
He went against them though,
He went against him because you know why?
because he was like, nah, dude, these are humans.
Exactly.
Can't do
He
shit.
wanted them to be he wanted to give them more power.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he was also a musician. You know that shit?
No shit.
Yeah.
What the
Lucifer
fuck?
Lucifer was a musician. He used to do like melodies and shit.
Right.
And people knew him for like, oh, his fucking they're like
You're a rock
they're
star, bro.
mesmerizing.
Yeah.
His fucking tunes were mesmerizing. And then God was like, man, fuck that hippie shit. Get the fuck down there. He's like,
Oh
man,
yeah,
fuck
you wanna
that.
let your hair grow and be a rock star? You fucking get the fuck out of here.
Bro, like the greatest
Oh, shit.
version of Satan pretty much is Lil Dicky.
I've never seen that.
What the?
On-
Or Lil Nicky.
Little Nicky.
Oh, I was like,
Lil
Lil Dicky. I've never seen that
Lil
shit.
Nicky.
Little Nicky.
Yeah, that's fucking hilarious.
When I was sick, I hit with a shower.
I like his dad. His dad's like, hey, what are you gonna do?
He fucking puts
His dad-
pineapples up Hitler's ass.
Yeah,
His dad's a fucking like Italian fucking dude and shit.
But it's
Weird
yeah, it's
gigolo.
no joke. Like it's he wasn't supposed to be some evil guy. That's why too. If you guys have never watched it, bro, I'm telling you, one of the best shows. It was actually a DC comic that got turned into a show called Lucifer. You ever
Oh,
watch
yeah?
that show?
Nah, I've
It's
seen.
incredible.
I've heard
bro.
about it. I've heard about
Such
it.
a good show, man. And like in that show, like basically what happens is Lucifer gets sick of fucking running hell. So he's like, I'm taking a vacation and I'm going to Earth.
Out of here, bro.
And he goes to Earth and he doesn't want to come back. And he you know, he kind of tells people about how like, yeah, like, you know, me and my brother got in a fight or whatever, and fucking my dad was all pissed off, so he sent me down here to like run this shit, but I fucking hate it. Like, I'm not about this. Like,
There's a theory, bro,
I
that
just do it because I was told to do it.
there's a theory that Jesus was Lucifer. Is Lucifer?
Yeah,
Right.
there's a theory.
I mean, that sounds like Jesus.
they sound the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds like.
I mean,
Oh, okay.
he just
That show
appeared.
kind of runs on that a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Because like
That's fire.
by the end of it, like
Maybe
That's
God
fine.
was like, oh, thanks a lot. Look at the crazy name you gave yourself. Now everybody thinks there's a Satan, and now, boom, here's
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Now it's your responsibility to go clear Satan's name.
Because
Get the fuck out of here.
in the Bible too, there's 12 or 13. I want to say 13 because it's crazy how it's like all numerology.
There's all kinds of fucking
There's
books.
13 years of Jesus' life where it's unaccounted for. From
He
him
went to
being
Egypt
him
or
being
some shit at one
he
point.
traveled the world supposedly through what, but it's not talked about in the Christian or the Catholic Bibles at all. It's just said that he went to heaven or some shit. He went back with his father. That's what's like portrayed. But in one theory is that when he came down, he traveled the entire world learning about every single one of the religions.
Right. Yeah, there you
And
go.
tried coming back and saying, hey, what you guys are following is bullshit, but he also wasn't peddling like his Christianity shit. He was just more saying like the same things that the satanic Bible says, like you got to be a good human being, you got to just care for each other. And then that the Romans were like, man, fuck all that hippie shit. Let me fucking just hang this motherfucker up and shit.
Right. Yeah.
But I don't know, man. I don't know. I've read a few like pieces of the Bible, and I'm just like, this is just like
You're like,
misinterpretation.
man, fuck that hippie shit.
It's like the. Have you seen that TikTok where there's like 5 people and they got a blank paper to the person in front of their back, right? Like me to you, I put a fucking paper on your back. You put one on fucking Carson's, and then he puts one on the wall, and I draw something, and by the time it gets to him, it's like something completely fucking different.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the same shit.
How the Bible is.
Yeah, I mean, like there's
Yeah.
there's the new fucking Bible.
There's over
the
200
King
different.
David
Yeah, there's
Bible,
over 200 versions of the Bible.
So that means like these guys didn't like the way it sounded, so they added
Well,
shit.
Not
Took
to
shit out.
mention, think about this, right? So, in movies that we consume, right?
Yeah.
They have to exaggerate everything for the point to get across, right?
Right.
So, like, obviously, like, yeah, I'm trying to think of like a good example.
Burning
but,
bush.
like with a bully in school, people don't get fucking. Nobody's fucking giving you a wedgie and putting you upside down in a trash can. You know what I mean? But like, they got to do that kind of shit to prove a point, right?
Yeah.
I feel like the Bible did the same thing. Like, he probably walked next to water, not on it. But they were like,
Type of
yo,
shit.
you know what would be way more cool, though? That would, like, really sell this?
Right.
He walked on the water, fool.
What's more powerful?
You know what I
Imagine,
mean?
imagine how much pussy you're gonna get being the guy who watched him do that.
Yeah, you know,
that
like...
makes sense. I was there.
He's like my best friend, bro.
I saw Jesus. Jesus, my homie. No, I mean that's definitely plausible, right? Because that's how humans are.
I always
Humans
used to
fucking
be like,
exaggerate everything.
Like, the religion is based on a human. And humans
Uh-huh.
are flawed, so the religion has to be flawed.
of course, it's super
Right.
flawed. Like, yeah.
And that goes for every religion. Every religion has to have a flaw because humans have a flaw.
Yeah, there's a
no
lot of
such thing as a
stories that are
perfect human.
conflicting in
Yeah.
my mind that I'm like, why the fuck? Oh, so God's like a person then? Because God's supposed to be like almighty, and an almighty in my mind is like they don't get angry or jealous or this or vengeful and shit like that. But he
Yeah.
does that shit all the time. And
Yeah,
he's,
he's
he's kind of a
vengeful God.
dick.
Yeah, he's a vengeful
He made
God.
he made a deal with some bad person or the devil or whatever the fuck to see who gets whose soul. Like that's fucking crazy. Why the fuck would they do that? Unless he's like me.
Like,
Unless I'm like
yeah,
Sounds
yeah.
sounds real similar to
To something
the
I
world
would
these
do.
days.
yeah, something a human being would
Right.
fucking do.
It's
or
no
it's
different
pro.
than everything else, right? It's to split you.
I mean, there was prostitutes and shit back then too, bro. You know what I mean?
They don't want
and
people
saying
together.
that, there was vices and shit going on back then too. You know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
I mean, the dude that supposedly gave up Judas, you know what I mean? He did it for money.
Right.
No different from what's going on right
And
now,
and
right?
he supposedly saw him part.
He's just back then 6'9".
Right? He snitched.
Yeah.
Snitched on the homie.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Like, fuck. You guys ever hear of Barabbas?
No.
So,
Wait, you talking about homie Brapis?
damn. No, Barabbas. It's a story in the Bible. There was this murderer and a rapist gonna be crucified at the same time as Jesus and all his people that the Romans were gonna sacrifice. But because he was like, I think because he had money, and he was a very like, I think he was like a political person. The Romans were like, look, I'm only giving you one prisoner back. Who do you want? And like everybody was like, or like Jesus, or I think they told Jesus like, yo, go make your fucking case. Go. Like you're the son of God, blah, blah, blah. Like go make your case. And he was like, nah, I'm gonna let the people choose. I'm gonna let them choose and I'm gonna let them decide my fate. They chose the rapist. And they wanted to free the rapist. And everybody was like, yeah, let's go party. Like he's here and shit. And like, it was just a trip, bro. And when I heard that story, I'm like, how is that any different from now? Like, how can I take any of that serious?
Right.
Like how you said, like I have to take it as it's not perfect. Like I have to take it like that. You know what I mean? And then if I go even further, then it's like, yeah, I look into him and I'm like, Jesus was an alcoholic. He drank.
Yep.
He smoked. You know what I mean? Like he was like a new age like hippie.
He's cool.
He wasn't like a
he's a cool guy.
fancy
Kind
guy.
of lends more to that theory that he's also Satan. It's the same
Right.
thing.
Because he was a laid back, bum kind of drinker, right? How like we've talked about Homer and all of these philosophers that we.
Oh yeah,
that
they're
we
just
fucking-
homeless people.
They were just homeless bums
Yeah.
that were like, yo, get a fucking job, bro. And he was like, nah, bro.
There's more to life,
Yeah.
man. And then like 200, 300 years later, we're like the greatest philosophers ever alive said this.
Yo,
So-
in 3,000 years, they're gonna be like, yo, have you read the book of Free Ain't Free though?
You see what I'm saying?
Can you imagine,
What's
bro?
more amazing is like that even their students are like revered as one of the most
If you study
genius
them,
yeah, exactly.
if you study them, I'm a student of them. You're even respected.
Yes, now you're a legend just based off that. So it's like, damn, all these bums taught a bunch of other people how to be bums. And they
Not even that. You're paying. You gotta pay for those kind of classes, bro, to get that philosophy type of fucking education.
crazy.
And I'm like, man.
And now people
bro.
are going to school to study it. Study how to be bums.
And all they gotta do is just take a bunch of shrooms
And all
No shit.
and figure
A
it out.
couple
for
hits of
themselves.
DMT, you'll be good, bro.
Figure out for
Go
themselves.
to your
like,
local
hey,
food city if you still have one in your town.
God damn, man. Free is not fucking free, is it?
It ain't ever free,
Free is
baby.
never free, man.
I don't know what to tell you guys, man. But what I do know to tell you guys is make sure you guys are subscribed. Make sure you guys are following us.
What
Make
is
sure
it?
you guys like us. Make sure you guys comment because all that shit helps.
Tell somebody.
You know what I
Tell
mean?
somebody.
Everywhere at the
Free
Free
boys. And
Boys.
also,
Z.
what's going on? What'd you do? Also, don't forget, we do some streams during the week, so if we
Yeah.
catch it
Hey,
there, catch it square.
also, leave us reviews on the podcast.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
please.
that'd be cool.
On,
yeah.
Go to our
Apple,
Spotify and our Apple. Apple.
Spotify, Apple.
We're everywhere. Everywhere any podcast can
yeah, leave us some
listened to.
reviews,
We're there.
man. Let us know what you guys like.
If we're doing anything wrong,
yeah, if you
if we
hate us,
suck.
Don't
You
hate
like
us.
reading-
Don't waste your time.
We're not like the rest of the
Don't waste your
world.
time.
We can
Oh,
we can
waste
take
your time, please.
criticism. We could take criticism.
If they
pretty
waste
well.
their time, they're gonna make us feel better. They know we gave them the secret earlier. So
We gave 'em the
don't
sauce.
jeopardize yourself.
we gave him the little crack
But we-
sprinkle.
But we do appreciate anybody giving any feedback. We love y'all. And thank
Muchos
you for tuning
gracias,
in.
my friends.
Free ain't free.
Thank you for watching.